for the story of a drowning person. These people cannot defend what they are saying. They're just talking. Okay, blah, blah, blah. That's what I call this. They can say whatever they want to say. We want Biafra. We don't want presidency. We don't canvass for it. These idiots that are talking, they are talking on their own. They know what they are saying. I can call them anything I want to call them. They're about my age, so I don't really care. Nobody will say it's disrespect. So the elders, I am an elder too. So we are all elders. So, but it doesn't mean that being an elder means that you're wise. I am an elder, but believe me, I'm not anywhere near wisdom. There's nothing wisdom about me, but what I know is that I say the truth at all times, and this is what my leader, Mazi Nnamdi, Kanu taught us, that you have to speak the truth and stand by truth. Be consistent to whatever you're saying. Don't give conditions. If this doesn't happen, no. The only condition that we give, and we've always given it from the beginning, is that let there be a referendum. Let the people decide. So anybody coming out there say I'm speaking on behalf of because I'm an elder, you're wasting your time. You have got white beards, so white beards, big deal. We all have them. We all have the same white beard, like I said before. Some of us are bald. And if the hair grows on that baldness, you say that the hair is going to be white. There's no doubt about it. So we don't really care what you say. What you say is that unless they give you presidency, that's the only condition under which you will remain in Nigeria. Isn't that so? If you don't give it to us, then we'll opt somewhere else. I don't know if that somewhere else is going to continue anyway, because we already have our plans. We know what we're going to do. We know how we're going to get to actualize what we're looking for. Nobody's going to stop us. What I'm going to do at this time is I'm going to open up the line. You can call me whenever you're ready, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop talking. 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, 929-406-9953. Like I said, there's confusion everywhere. The Arewa Consultative Assembly, they are all crying, nobody can threaten us, we can do this, can do that. Whatever you want to do, do it. What we are saying is, if you are so hell-bent on keeping your Nigeria, we have already given it to you a long time ago. Keep it. For those of us who want to remain in Nigeria and live there forever and die in the north, that is their problem. They've had enough time to come back. If they relocate, if they want to remain where they are, fine. However, creating a country does not really stop you from owning your property anywhere in the world, because most of us who are not originally Americans from the United States, we have homes here. We still go home and live. When it is time to kind of retire, you still retire back to your community where you come from. It doesn't really change anything. It does not make you lose your property because you have moved, you are relocated. Those in the north can own property in the north and still be Biafrans, and still, be Biafrans that they are. They live in Biafra and they own their property elsewhere. So that is not a problem. Anybody thinking about that as being a problem for him or her, well, I would rather say you're making a mistake, because you can live anywhere in the world and own property. Caller on WhatsApp, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Mazi Iyke Peter. Kinsley Rosribo, calling from Morocco.
Welcome to
Mazi.
Kinsley.
Thank you very much. I say may God bless you, sir. Because the last word you talk before you open the line motivate me to be first person. You know why? I wonder how these people are looking for this such an invisible thing that can never happen. And the word he said now. So if they give them presidency, now they will bring us to slaughter or kill or what? I don't know what these people are clamoring for this presidency by their brother. I don't know. This is where you tell me. I don't know. It's very worse. And they say that devil or I don't know how they make that program. Say devil is better than the ones you don't know. We know that yes, we have been already terminated. But God so kind, this man Nnamdi cannot come out to save his own people. He did not do bad thing. And nothing will stop us, Mazi Iyke Peter. Keep it on, sir. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I always try to get you, but it's very difficult. People at line. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. All right, thank you very much. Welcome to the program anytime. At 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, 929-406-9953. I'm also on the private line. The private line is 845-283-9665. You can call me on Signal, same number, and then any other line that you want, just call 845-283-9665. This is Radio Biafra. Like I said before, when I started this morning, before I came on air, our leader was broadcasting. In the past broadcast, that program was too touchy that it was difficult for me to interrupt it. I didn't want to, because sometimes when I say right, so I couldn't have interrupted that program, because it was coming, was a great program that he was talking about, and things that he was saying. I think that most of us are not able to say. I have a call on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling.
Yes. Yeah, good morning, Dr. Peters. This is Ben Okafor, and I'm calling from Boston, Massachusetts.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, thank you for your work and your dedication to this project. Our people, I don't know how many times the signs will be there for them to see, but they won't see it. You see what is happening in Sokoto? This lady, a young lady that was killed, I don't think she's an Igbo lady.
No, she's not.
Okay, but do you see how they don't want to reveal her identity?
Exactly.
You see, because they know that now this woman, she's not an Igbo lady. But why should we bear the brunt of everything that happens? Igbo bear the brunt. It happens abroad, Igbo. They start burning Igbo houses. Somebody, friend said Muhammad, they burn Igbo houses. What in the world is wrong with these people? And I'm waiting to see the military use their normal heavy hands they use in the southeast. If it were to be our people that are doing this, 10 people would have been shot dead in cold blood.
Yeah.
And they're not doing anything. They just go there and shoot tear gas. Why should the Igbo people, although to me, the way I look at it is this: our people, they don't have ears. Okay, how many times have we want them to get the hell out of there? These people don't want us. They don't want us to be in the same country with them. The British people are just doing everything they can to keep this country together, but this country is never meant to be together. The handwriting is on the wall. It's everywhere. Why should somebody live in a country that you open your mouth and say something is extrajudicial killing? Jungle justice right there.
Oh, wow.
And our people are taking this, and tomorrow you see these so-called elders telling you we are not going anywhere. To hell with them. Let them go to the north and leave.
Exactly.
Let them go to the north and leave. When the referendum comes and you voted for one Nigeria, and Biafra is not going to contain you, please pack your bag and baggages and go and live in northern Nigeria. After all, you have people now that are considering themselves Igbo houses.
Yeah.
What a useless set of people. These people don't want us. The best thing for us to do is to just get the hell out of there. And my problem is with the Yoruba people. I don't really know whether Yoruba people, where they stand. Are they really fighting to get out of this country, or what are they doing? I just don't know. Maybe somebody can help me. Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. The point that with the Yorubas, they are, well, like I said before, we don't really care what they want to do with themselves. We are Biafrans, and what we're going to do is we want to get out. Biafra is all we need. Anybody who thinks he doesn't want Biafra to live with us, please can move down to the north, live there. Igbo Hausa, no problem. See, because we know where we are going. The people are clamoring to go. Referendum is the solution to this problem. If you think that we are joking, get into a referendum. They are beginning to realize it, because I called, like I said before, our people are so determined that I was speaking to my niece in Nigeria, and something that I told her to do for me, and she goes, Uncle Makwana because only she's going to court. And the way she put it, she said, I want to say, he said, okay, well, I didn't know that you were going to sit at home, but we know that our leader is going to court. And it's your own determination. You know, our people, they don't like what is going on with their leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In solidarity, they choose to do what they have to do the way they can do it. And so somebody to think that they are being forced to stay at home, but nobody's forcing anybody to stay at home. If you'll be so ashamed of yourself. You know, it's like maybe you are in a land where nobody's wearing clothes. Then you better take your clothes off and go like them. Don't make yourself very conspicuous. Don't make yourself a target in certain places. So there are people out there who nobody's forcing them to sit at home. They know in their heart of hearts that the treatment being given to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is very unjustifiable. But hey, they will take it on. They are forced. No, nobody's forcing you to stay at home. If you want to go about your business, go. Come on, if you outside, because the banks will close, offices will be closed. So who are you going to talk to? That's the point we're trying to make in a nutshell, is that we are determined to take our future into our hands, whether they like it or not. Caller, good morning. Caller on Principal Officer's line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello. Good morning, Ipob. This is Engineer Madi calling from Germany.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Ipob. Our brother who just finished speaking said somebody should help him. That is why I called the station to help him.
Okay.
So our problem, we should know where our problem comes from. We talk about the British. You know, in 1952, where Onahoro moved independent, the North, they said clearly they are not ready for the independent. Am I coming out clear?
Yes, go ahead, sir. Yeah, you are.
Do you know that Nnamdi Iyke begged them to agree? Are you aware of that?
Yes. Go ahead, sir.
Nnamdi Iyke sold himself for Tafawa Balewa to become the prime minister, for him to be as a ceremonial president, for the North to agree to be Nigeria. If all these things happen and these people, they now feel that before they will join Nigeria, they give condition to the British that this is this and that, this is what they want before they can join the Union of Nigeria. Awolowo never agreed for one Nigeria. Ahmadu Bello, Tafawa Balewa, the North never agreed for one Nigeria. We should know this. Is our people, Sikh, that beg them that anything they want, they will give them, let them be Nigeria. That is where our problem started in Nigeria. The British know that what they are doing to Nigeria is an amalgamation of something, bringing countries together that are not the same. The Fulani know this right from time, that we are not one people. We are Sikh not there. Awolowo never agreed. Awolowo said, take your people and go. Let me go. Zik said, no, he need one Nigeria. That is the brunt we are facing today.
Yes.
I've helped our brother for this. And the second one I want to say now, we should not come in this time, in this critical time we are fighting for our leader, talking about this, what is happening in the North. Our leader should be our priority first, whatever we are doing. It has been so long, we are telling them, come back home. That place is not for you. The North is not for you. Our people, anything that happened to them, let them bear the brunt until when they are ready to come back home. The road is there for them to come. What we are here now is to talk about our leader. The religious leaders, they are there. If they are clean Christians, let the religious leader take this brunt now. Let them face the government. And now people will know that Christianity is a fraud. If the leaders cannot come out, make a protest that they are clean Christian in Nigeria. Is it we IPOB that are fighting for Biafra? Is it we that we listen to? So that means we are fighting for two causes. Are we fighting for Christianity killing, or we are fighting for freedom? We should focus our attention for what we are fighting for. So now, let the bronze be to the Christian leaders. So if the people see that Christian leader did not come out to protest about what is happening, they should quit Christianity church in Nigeria to say that those people there are money machine. They are there to make money.
Yep.
They are there to make money. If these people cannot come out now, when the media, this is not something that is in secret. It is open now. Blind man, deaf man can hear it that a girl was murdered as a Christian, and the Christian leaders, Pentecostal, Catholic, any association did not come out as a Christian to protest against this government. Let them bear the brunt by themselves. Yep. Thank you very much and goodbye.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still here taking calls 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, 929-4069-953. You know, history is repeating itself. Like my brother just said, the last caller, very correct. During the Constitutional Assembly, I think they went to London Constitutional Conference. We read that in history. When the Northerners were saying that we're not ready for independence, Zeke was like, no, please stay. Instead, we'll allow you, we'll help you to grow, to make you let you join. That was where we missed it. The same thing is happening today. Listen to what the so-called leaders are saying. Oh, if you don't give us leadership of Nigeria, the presidency, we are all going to opt out. Always giving condition. They don't want you. They never wanted you from the beginning. You see, there's something they call fruits from the poisonous tree. When you plant on poison and the tree grows, all the fruits that it's going to yield will be poison. Nigeria is like the poisonous fruit that was planted by the British. If you think it's going to change, you are wasting your time. Keep on fooling yourself. Biafra will come regardless. It's so sad that people have to die in order for us to get what we want because of your laxity, your attitude, your behavior. You're not being steadfast in what you're doing. You have the House of Assembly, you have the Senate, you have whatever you have. You people go there every day and sit down and talk nothing. People are dying and you're not saying anything. Anything they do, they call the Igbo. Whether the person is Igbo or not. When it comes to criminality, it becomes the Igbo. But when it's not criminality, that girl that they killed, her name doesn't sound Igbo. I don't know where she's from, but nobody is talking about that. Nobody is even giving much emphasis about her killing. All we are thinking about is if they don't give us the presidency in 2023, then we will leave. Condition, threat. Making boasts what you cannot achieve. You can't do anything. Why do you have to wait? You think you are dealing with idiots? The Fulani will say, no, mind them, huh? Don't worry about them. They are toothless bulldogs. They're not going to do anything. And that's exactly what you guys are. Because when you start using threats as a condition for you to get what you want, to get the right thing, then you are not human, honestly. Let's listen to this.
We are not intimidating the North. North, we are not intimidating you. We are appealing that we know that you have conscience. We know that you appreciate a sense of justice. We know that you appreciate a sense of equity. We are pleading with you, if that is what you want. Allow the Southeast to produce a president of Nigeria.
They are satisfied with the stereotypes.
Can you hear that?
Blackmail.
Did you hear that? We're not blackmailing you. We are begging you. Yeah, let's hear that again.
We are not intimidating the North. North, we are not intimidating you. We are appealing that we know that you have conscience. We know that you appreciate a sense of justice. We know that you appreciate a sense of equity. We are pleading with you, if that is what you want. Allow the Southeast to produce a president of Nigeria.
They are satisfied with the stereotypes and alleged blackmail. The Iowa Consultative Forum says the North will not allow itself to be blackmailed anymore, and neither is it afraid of the country's breakup. The forum, in a statement, warns that gone are the days when Northerners felt blackmailed and intimidated by threats of restructuring, secession, or breakup of Nigeria. The ACF also says the North is not and has never been opposed to the election of any Nigerian Nigerian from any part of the country as president, maintaining, however, that anything that will be done to achieve that must be in accordance with the laws of Nigeria and democratic principles. Now, this comes as Southeast leaders, Southern and Middle Belt leaders are all clamoring for the presidency to be zoned to the region. They say the quest for an Igbo presidency in 2023 is morally and historically justifiable. Well, for more on this, I'm glad to be joined in the studio by Professor Charles Nwakiaku, who is the secretary of the Igbo Elders Consultative Forum, and he joins us right away. Prof, let's talk about how the ACF seems to be replying to all your statements alongside with the Southern and Middle Belt Elders Forum, Leaders Forum that have been meeting. The North says it's not afraid of Nigeria breaking up because the Southern leaders have been breathing over its neck. What do you have to say?
Thank you so much. Well, I don't think any person is intimidating the North. We are actually saying the obvious. We are saying Northern Elders Forum. We are all witnesses here that a number of times in 2015 you said that it was the turn of the North to produce the president, and we supported them. And so we are saying that, look, for the sake of equity, fairness and justice, they should support us. And it is not only this time. If we go down the memory lane, as I said before, for the sake of repeating myself, you remember before independence, Chief Anthony Anahoro moved a motion for self-independence. The North wasn't ready.
So why did you force them?
And as I said, I've said it before, I briefly said that, the North wasn't ready. But for the sake of peace, unity and progress and equity, the South agreed to wait for the North. It was actually Dr. Nnamdi that said, look, appeal to the West. You know, we had three regions then: Western region, Eastern region, and Northern region. We waited for the North. That was a great sacrifice. I want to say again that even in 1999, you remember what happened? That one, well, Southwest, after the cancellation of June 12, 1993 presidential election, they also accepted. That was for the sake of equity, justice, and fairness. That in 1999, you know, it was a son of Igbo man, His Excellency, Dr. Alese Kweme, former vice president, that formed Group 34, that eventually metamorphosed into PDP.
The G34.
Yes, he was set to pick the presidential ticket, but other Nigerians, championed by the North, said, look, let's compensate the Southwest. We agreed. We compensated the Southwest. I've also said so, despite the fact that we have Section 14, subsection 3, that talks about that whatever government and its agencies do should reflect the federal character. That thing has actually helped the North tremendously. If you see jump cutoff, the cutoff for Anambra State is not the cutoff for Borno. It's not the cutoff for Imo. We pay that due. Our people are denied admission just to accommodate the North. If you go to the recruitment into the civil service, our people that do perform better in exams are deprived of opportunity in order to carry every section of the country along.
When I hear this, all I say is, that is, these are people, they are so desperate. They cut off jam to accommodate the North. You deny the people that will go to the university, you deny them the right. University is not nomination. This time is their brain, what they can afford in their brain, that gives them the admission. You deny somebody who is admitted, who has a brain to go to college, because you want to accommodate somebody else. What does that make any sense? These people are born. When the world is listening to this, I'm just like, where are we? Who did this to us? There is somebody out there in a different region who is not qualified to do certain things, but because he's not qualified, you don't want to let him stay away. You want to stop those who are qualified to do it in order that the other one will come in. So what are you talking about? You're begging them to be president of the zoo. So you expect them to wait for you. You don't know now. You're a bunch of people, brainless idiots that went to school, come out, put on the red cap that is frying your brain. You're not thinking. You guys sit down there. You calling these little boys, this Omaka. I'm an elder. That's what I keep saying, and I know that's what I am. I can't change that fact. But when you look at these kids, these young kids who are looking to free themselves from this slavery, you don't want to listen to them. You look at them as people who are not, people who have nothing to do. Look at you with all your brain. You give a cutoff mark to somebody going to the university. Why don't you build university for them, the idiots? Let them go there and prove themselves. We often have things we call gifted and talented. You go there, whatever level that you think you operate in your own level. Don't hold a man up there and hold him there to stop growing. No, you are growing too tall. Wait for the other people to grow to your height before you continue growing. That's the kind of thing we see in the zoo, and I ask, what is happening to us?
So if you go to promotion, the same thing.
Look at that.
And as I said before, the criteria for admitting into the recruitment into the military, it was first paid before. It was lower to accommodate the North. We are saying that what was good for the Gill should be good for the gender.
Yeah.
We are not intimidating the North.
You are.
Not, we are not intimidating you. We are feeling that we know that you have conscience.
Conscience.
We know that you appreciate a sense of justice. We know that you appreciate a sense of equity. We are pleading with you.
Just look at that. You're trying to appease them. We are pleading with you. I beg, give us presidency now. Oh God, let us be president. Hey,
that is what you want.
Yeah.
Allow this act is to produce a president of Nigeria. Not just that, not just for the sake of peace, equity, and fairness. We are also saying that Nigeria is where she is today because of maladministration.
Yeah.
See. Wait. After the war, it doesn't matter the amount an Igbo man had in the bank. You will take only 20 pounds. Apart from using hunger as an instrument of war. But within 3 years, the Igbo people came up. Even the money we made through our personal sweat, we use it to develop every part of the country. So the Igbos are asking for justice. The Igbos are asking for equity. The Igbos are asking for fairness. We are not intimidating the North. We don't believe in violence.
Okay, Prof, the Northerners, through the ACF, are saying that, look, you must take cognizance of the fact that the North has more population and the North in the past elections has had more voting power. The North says it's not aggressively using that power, but it's only telling you that the Nigerian constitution says that any Nigerian is entitled to be president of Nigeria. And so you should take cognizance of that.
We agree.
So are we to jettison the constitution, or we should continue with this arrangement of turn by turn Nigeria Limited as politicians will say?
You see, then they are consistently inconsistent. When it comes to recruitment, they will invoke Section 14, subsection 3. When it comes to admission into university, they will invoke it. When it comes to promotion, they will invoke it. When it comes to allocation of resources, over 70% of resources come from the South. They use that section to give every part a sense of belonging. But when it comes to leadership, they tell you every person should be allowed to vote. We agree because of structural imbalance. For example, now let me explain. At independence, Nigeria had 3 regions: Western region, Eastern region, and Northern region. Now, because of the military intervention, today, one Northern region has 19 states, while the remaining 2 regions have just 17. So that means
you don't give a full context to it in terms of population.
Wait.
Because these states are created based on population and landmass.
Who determined the population? Who determined the population? So these are part of the problem. Who determined the thing? The person in government determined the population. The structure. That's why we are saying, look, implement the 2014 National Conference report, because it was done by Nigerians. So whatever any person is talking about population or this, who created that imbalance, structural imbalance? The military, dominated by the North. So it favored them. Come and see today, number of local governments. I'll give you an example. Lagos State, you know, has more population than Kanu. Both Kanu, wait. And today, Kanu alone has 44 local governments. Jigawa was carved out from Kanu, 33. That is 77 local government. Lagos State has 21. So, in terms of distribution
20
of
local governments, actually.
Sorry?
I said 20 local governments.
20 local governments. And the old Kano has 77. So where is justice?
And that's why Lagos had to create more local governments.
And it wasn't recognized.
Recognized
it wasn't recognized simply because, I want to be fair to Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, he was during his tenure. They didn't follow the due process. They stopped at the creation at state level. And so, and as a good-minded Nigerian, he didn't mind that Lagos is a Yoruba man, but he said no. He seized their allocation. It was under Yaradua that 18.5 billion naira seized by the federal government. The allocation due to local government in Lagos was released. And so we should praise Chief Olusegun Obasanjo for being fair.
And I want to ask you this.
Yes.
Which is the major reason why I asked you to come to the show.
Thank you.
If you look at the geopolitics of Nigeria from independence, even before independence, but let me start from independence.
Yes.
The North and the East have always been the best partners when it comes to forming alliances to form government.
Yes.
Our very first government in Nigeria was formed by an alliance between the North, which produced Tafawa Balewa as Prime Minister, and the East, which produced Azikiwe as President of the country, or Governor General before being President when it became a republic. That was the first time we had a very strong alliance, and we went into it. But unfortunately, in 1964, there was a mix-up here and there, and of course, due to how the election went in 1964, there was a problem. But there was still some form of alliance there. And then we came to the Second Republic. We formed another alliance again. The two major political parties that formed these alliances, you look at, for example, the North going into an alliance with the East to produce a Shagari as president and Alex Ekweme as vice president. Another second alliance there. In 1999, which we have said, because we can't talk about the aborted Third Republic here, it wasn't so strong. In 1999, you have said it here that Alex Ekweme had the opportunity of contesting the PDP ticket and likely emerging because he was a former vice president, but he didn't because he wanted this time around the power to be shifted to the Southwest. Now, why has it been difficult after these two alliances at independence and Second Republic to form another alliance with the North since 1999? Because Buhari has been trying to do that since 2003 by bringing former speaker as his running mate in 2003. That didn't work out. He brought Chuba Kadigbo in 2007. That didn't work out. Yet it looks like it's even the Southeast that doesn't want to build an alliance again. Why is it difficult?
No, I want to thank you for reminding me of that of 1979. It's because the Igbos have always wanted one Nigeria. Remember, in that election, MPN, led by Shagari, scored 5.8 million votes. Actually, UPN, which was led by Chief of Bafemi Awolowo, scored 4-point-something million votes. And the MPP, Nigeria People's Party, led by Dr. Nnamdi, scored 4.2 million votes. Ordinarily, if Zeke had wanted to team up with Chief Femi Awolowo, Shagari wouldn't have been president. We made that sacrifice and we want Northern elders to recognize it. Even the 1999 you are talking of, at the same time, you know that at that time, Femi Awolowo had gone to court. Zeke called him and appealed to him. And Shagari was sworn in. Obasanjo also cooperated and allowed the government to go on. This is a great sacrifice on the part of the Igbos. Because it is, if Zik had teamed up with Awolowo, Shagari wouldn't have been president.
And that's where your problem actually lies with the Southwest.
You asked me a question. You asked me a question. Buhari actually nominated our two sons. Umezo, okay? Yeah, and then Dr. Shubo Kadibu, as running mate. The Igbos are business minded. The Igbos don't hate Buhari. But the Igbos surveyed the ground and felt that they needed somebody that is business minded. That's why the Igbo didn't vote for Buhari. Not that the Igbo never had a meeting. They said, look, they examined them. And Igbos...
there were so many groups in the family that were all out campaigning against Buhari.
No. If the Igbos had a meeting and took a decision on it, I'll tell you, the Igbos never discussed it. But people assessed them. Vice doesn't have much power under the Nigerian constitution. They felt that although their sons on two occasions were running mate, they will not do much. That Buhari is not a business-oriented man. And that they hated the North. They voted for State North, but another person. And so, this time around, all these things sacrifice the Igbos made, as Arewa, people, and the others, did they come to meet us? They didn't come to negotiate with us.
Okay. I'm asking this because you have enjoyed the vice presidency twice.
Yes.
With Nnamdi Azikiwe being president, then that was almost like it was a vice president. Yeah, it was almost like a vice president.
No, he was just ceremonial.
Yeah, just like we have.
He wasn't
an Alex Ekwueme in the Second Republic. Alex also being a ceremonial, vice president.
Yes.
If we may put it that way.
Yes.
Why is it important for the Igbos to have the presidency this time around after having tested the vice presidency twice? If we may
Thank you so much. You see, there's a difference between if you have a car now, you have a spare tire. A spare tire can only come out when the main tire burst or anything. So as a vice president, he doesn't have much power. He doesn't do anything except the ones delegated. The constitution doesn't delegate any function to the vice president of Nigeria. And so the vice president operates at the leisure of the president. The Igbos are saying things have gone terribly wrong in Nigeria. What did the exchange of rate of Naira today? Today is over 580. 580. Good.
To a dollar.
Is that where it should be?
And
as a lecturer,
having an Igbo president will resolve that.
As a professor, a cleaner in the US earns more than I. As a professor, a driver in America earns more than I. That is not just. Insecurity everywhere.
So having an Igbo president will resolve that. Because
if you have an Igbo president, you see what P2B did in Anambra State. Today, Anambra State, as a governor, he invested $20 million in a business in a company. Today is worth over $100 million.
Interesting.
Yes. So
what company is
that? I think Starbar. I won't remember the exact.
Okay.
But even the current governor, even announced it that the investment now worth $100 million. That shows you the kind of, we have quality presidential aspirants in Igbo land.
Across parties.
Across parties.
Okay,
so if you allow us that opportunity, Nigeria will start smiling again.
Now, I just want you to talk about Buhari's visit to Ebonyi State. Ebonyi, within the Southeast politics, is always seen as the orphan of the Southeast states. Yes. But here we have a Buhari relating more with David Umahi of Ebonyi State, visiting there twice now.
Yeah, I don't want to go on with this because our time is up. You see, these people, they are rabble-rousing, talking. They are begging for presidency. One thing they have to understand is that, number one, they are not going to give you the presidency. You're not going to get it. You're cursed. You can't get it. Ahmadu Bello told you from the beginning that you will never get it, never smell it. They're going to use you as a willing tool. Nothing. Look at the way you're dancing around, just talking as if you are beggarly. You're begging. You support them this way, you support them that way. They refuse to grow. You said, no, Igbo man, don't grow. I will hold you down there with a hammer to make sure that you don't grow. Let them grow so that they'll get to your level before you continue growing. Where is that ever done? That kind of thing. Only in the zoo. All right, I think our time is up. Let me see. There's somebody trying to call me right now, but I'll just give you 2 minutes on this program, 2 minutes of my time. Round it up, please. Call her on WhatsApp.
Yeah, Mas, can you hear me? Good afternoon.
Just rush it. Yes, our time is almost up, sir.
Yeah, I know, sir. But please, because we are waiting for the clip you are playing, I don't want to interrupt your clip. So thank you, Mazi Peter, for having me, and thank you for the clip you played. What I want to say here is about this one Nigerianist. Mazi, we have lived all these politicians. We have lived them. We don't have anything to do with them. What we are looking for is Biafra.
That's right.
Whether I debate with this man, it did not debate with him, Mazi, is not our business. Our business is freedom. Freedom of Biafra. That's what we are looking for. So anything you like, you can debate with the man. Now, Mazi, let me say something here. Do you see this guy that they killed in Sokoto? BBC that are accusing IPOB media warrior that they are decimating disinformation.
Yeah.
Do you know that they cannot carry this information now? They said that documenting information that IPOB media warrior have standing away, that is a dismissing information. But now the reality have come out. You can never hear them. All these power media fake news broadcasters, they can never say anything. But when IPO bring it on board now, they will say it's a fake, it's a propaganda. You see, these people, we don't have anything to do with them. All these fake people, we don't have anything to do with them. We are marching forward.
Yes.
Mazi, forward ever, backward never. Biafra is what we are looking for, and Biafra we shall get. Mazi, because of your time, I have something to say, but you say because of your time. Okay, I will leave it so.
Round it up. Just round it up for
me. Sir. Yeah, thank you for permitting me to say what I want to say. What I want to say here, you mentioned something here. You say about Trump. Do you know that if it's Trump is on board and this thing happens, the whole world will hear about this?
Of course.
But Trump is not there because they gang up. Even the zoo you call Nigeria, they gang up to remove Trump because they know what Trump stands for. Trump stands for justice. Trump stands for freedom of the people. That's what Trump stands for. But what happened today, nobody will hear it. The media teams of the world, they will not carry it. Even the president of the world, they can hear it, but they will close their mouth because the zoo have bribed them. Only Trump he can never bribe. That's the man stands strong. He can never bribe them. Trump will say one time. He said, "My friends go to America to become millionaires." That's the way it is. They go there to make money. They go there just to feed their pocket. That's what they go there to do. They just gang up to remove this man because this man stands for justice. That's why they remove him. And I pray 2024, this man is coming back again and he will become the president of America. I pray, and so shall it be. Mazi, you see, many people is complaining that when Trump was on board, why he did not help IPOB or why he did not help our leader to achieve Biafra. But people don't know something. If time will permit me, let me say something about that. What happened is this.
There's no more time. There's no more time. You can't continue talking. So let's round it up. Just say.
Okay, sir. I hang up now. Thank you for having me.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. Tomorrow is another day. We have to go. I just want to remind you that Mazi Iyke is next. Today is Sunday. He's gearing up to come in. Stay tuned. Don't go away. Another good reminder is that we should stay focused. Our eye on the ball. We're not going to go away. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, please listen to Radio Biafra always because the good programs are coming in, the prophetic programs are coming in, and you have to make do with them. If you stick to them, you will understand where we are going and where we are coming from. This is Radio Biafra, still reminding you again to know that Biafra is our religion. And here on Radio Biafra is how we worship. Stay tuned, tomorrow is another day. It's with us always as usual. It's goodbye from here. My name is Mazi Iyke. Stay tuned for Mazi Iyke. Do not go away. USA 1 is back now.
The last hope we have is is in Biafran restoration. I believe. Listen to Radio Biafran. It's where we worship. As a Chukukike Adiyamra, let your kingdom come. Listen to Radio Biafran. It's where we worship. As a Chukukike come. Listen to Radio Biafran. It's where we worship. As a Chukukike come. Listen to Radio Biafran. It's where we worship. As a Chukukike come. Listen to Radio Biafran. It's where we worship. As a Chukukike come. Listen to Radio Biafran. It's where we worship. As a Chukukike come. Listen to Radio Biafran. It's where we worship. As a Chukukike come. Listen to Radio Biafran. It's where we worship. As a Chukukike come. Listen to Radio Biafran. It's where we worship. As a Chukukike come. Listen to Radio Biafran. It's where we worship. As a Chukukike come. Listen to Radio Biafran. It's where we worship. As a Chukukike come. Listen to Radio Biafran. It's where we worship. As a Chukukike come. Listen to Radio Biafran. It's where we worship. As a Chukukike come. Listen to Radio Biafran. It's where we worship. As a Chukukike come. Listen to Radio Biafran. It's where we worship. As a Chukukike come. Listen to Radio Biafran. worship as a Chukwu. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a Chukwu. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a Chukwu. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a Chukwu. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a Chukwu. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a Chukwu. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a Chukwu. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a Chukwu. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a Chukwu. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a Chukwu. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a Chukwu. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a Chukwu. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a Chukwu. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a Chukwu. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a Chukwu. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a Chukwu. shape as a chuku. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a chuku. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a chuku. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a chuku. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a chuku. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a chuku. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a chuku. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a chuku. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a chuku. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a chuku. Come, listen to radio Biafran. It's where we worship as a chuku.
n'eziokwu ọ na-abụ ofe jụọ oyi esitụnụ ya n'ọkụ n'ime ya ha gbara kpọmkwem abalị 27 nke ọnwa anọ n'afọ 2022 anyị nọ n'ime ya ka mmachibido nke Nnamdi Fulani ịbata na ịgagharị n'ala Biafra niile ga-akwasị igbodo ma kpụrụkwa ọkụ n'ọnụ. Ndị anyị na-akpa ehi Igbo, ewu maọbụ atụrụ ga-ahụ na ha ga-etinye ya n'ọgba ebe a na-azụ ehi atụrụ nke nwa bekee kpọrọ ranch n'asụsụ bekee, ebe ọgba ọzụzụ ndị a niile ga-enwe akara ejirimara ebe ha nọ na onye nwe ha maka ngụkọ bụ ịgba. N'ihi nke a, ndị ọrụ nchọta wike pụrụ iche ga-ahụ na mmachibido a nwere isi ga-amalite ọrụ na-egbughị oge, ma ị bụ gọvanọ, sinetọ, eze, igwe, chifu na-akpa nnama n'aha ndị Fulani. Ihe anyị chọrọ bụ ka anyị hazie obodo anyị, mekọta ihe niile, kpara anyị ehi Igbo, wetara anyị ehi Igbo tinye n'ọgba. Nke ahụ bụ nke anyị kpọmkwem. Ka anyị hazie ala Biafra, mekwana ya ka ọ dị mma, ka ọ dịghị n'uche n'ịhazi ala Biafra. Ile mmadụ anya n'ihu adịghịkwa ya o, n'agbanyeghị na anyị na-eji ijeri kwuru ijeri naira ruru 3 trilion naira na-eji ata ma na-asụ adịghị ọcha ndị Fulani ha kpọrọ Nnama n'ọnụ kwa afọ niile na-enweghịzi ihe ha na-etinye n'ala Biafra. Emechakwa ha were ego ahụ anyị kwụrụ ha na Nnama were gaa zụrụ ngwa ọgụ ha ga-eji wakpo anyị. N'ime ya ha egbuo nne anyị, gbuo nwanne anyị nwaanyị, ebe ha kwasokwara ha iko n'ike, gbuo nne anyị ọnụ kwa afọ niile na-enweghịzi ihe ha na-etinye n'ala Biafra. Emechakwa ha were ego ahụ anyị kwụrụ ha na Nnama were gaa zụrụ ngwa ọgụ ha ga-eji wakpo anyị. N'ime ya ha egbuo nne anyị, gbuo nwanne anyị nwaanyị, ebe ha kwasokwara ha iko n'ike, gbuo nne anyị.
Nnamdi Kanu, Radio Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, Radio Biafra,
Nnamdi Kanu, ọgaranya onye ndu ndị Igbo. Ọhamadike anyị kwụ gị n'azụ. Ọhamadike anyị kwụ gị n'azụ. Mbakara ya ma ọzọ ya na. IPOB, one family. IPOB, one family. Asị m ụmụ Biafra. IPOB, one family. Ndị Chimeleze na mma. IPOB, one family. Nnamdi Kanu, ọgaranya onye ndu ndị Igbo. Ọhamadike anyị kwụ gị n'azụ. Ọhamadike anyị kwụ gị n'azụ. Mbakara ya ma ọzọ ya na. Uche adịghị binga na-abịa m ọzọ. Adịghị binga na-abịa m ọzọ. Ụmụ mkpọrọ okwe na-abịa m ọzọ. Ụmụ Chineke na-anụgo. Ụmụ ekweli na nkwa na-anụgo. IPOB na Amerika. Biafra bụ nke anyị. IPOB na Europe. Biafra bụ nke anyị. IPOB na Asia. Biafra bụ nke anyị. IPOB na Amerika. Biafra bụ nke anyị. IPOB n'ụwa niile. Ndị nọ na Igbo, ndị nọ n'obodo anyị. Unu ka bụ na ekwe ndị ọma. Biafra bụ nke anyị. IPOB n'ụwa niile. Unu mekere unu. Asị m Anti weke na ti oyibo sube. Abele madese, Jesu dedike. San Luis odi mewo juku. Ogalanya na Nnewi. Ikemba na Nnewi. Alaja gbogbo na Igbo. Igbo na Nudo. Ogalanya na Nudo. Ikemba na Nnewi. Ọmọ madiri luro gidi ju. Igbo na Nudo. Eso nesa anyi tele ya na akwụkwọ. Ikemba na Nnewi. Ojukwu na Igbo na Nudo. Ojukwu na Igbo na Nudo. IPOB, one family.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night to the throw salute for all our people where they listen to now waiting they happen. Today now waiting they happen and say now welcome. Now welcome properly. Now they listen to Radio Biafra. With the regional through Radio Biafra, London and IPOB Community Radio, where the director and our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Person one of the young voice now Mazi Iyke say on a day. Another day, no, this one pack today. This one pack, we no get time for ourselves, so we go do them quick. We go do them quick. So you get many people where they won't come for radio, so we go make time for them and make them come talk. Talk the thing. The thing where they talk important too. But when I hear the thing where they holla for, but we don't know when you're but I want to. I don't know where people will say if you open your mouth to call God, then go put the tire for your neck, burn you. Even though even you be them brother, they clearly say you be them brother and sister. But if I say you not be Muslim, if you open your mouth to call your own God, then go kill you. Put the tire for your neck, burn you. Then they might correct. Now in the people where they tell the times of the one Nigeria. Sharia law they take effect for the north to Sokoto Caliphate, and don't they take effect. Our people where they cry, you they cry. Why they cry? I be a leader not tell you. We never want on we don't want on a plenty to make on a begin they come home. Abapu abawala on another here. Our leader one on. Our leader one on properly. And we don't talk and plenty. Nobody they hear. We don't talk and shout and nobody they hear. When on I won't hear, who go here for now? Now who go here for now? When on I won't no one here and I get ENT. Until January here, but on I here when I'm not the hearer. So now so it be. I don't see the thing where they happen. So our pastor go come talk. Our pastor go come talk. And then though we go come talk. Almost quite here for a happy so our program don't begin the jewelry. So the pastor, our leader, then go come talk, pray for our leader. So now so it be. So all these things where we they talk, kata de for bodo, kata de for bodo. I think people they hear them. Now you don't open them eye. Now you don't begin the shout to where the police or where the army or where they. For this to happen, if to say now for East they happen. Then go come kill criminal, miscreant. BBC both service one a day. BBC London, number one liar. Even the picking of the royal family, they tell you soon that they lie. When they want to say and then now what you go make you they believe the two way they talk? What you go make you believe the two way they talk? Then they can't ask IPOB. Anybody will no say IPOB day, ESN day, you go know say na because dem dey na im be dem problem. Na im be dem problem. Because IPOB no wan make dem do the thing wey dem wan do. ESN say una no go stay inside bush. They call the power women, they kill them. So now the thing. So now so these people they do. Our politician, when I see the thing wey happen for Sokoto, not be saying that the thing wey happen for Sokoto, their chief priest for Abuja don't give warning, and then do the thing where their chief priest for Abuja talk. Their chief priest for Sokoto talk the same thing. Now the thing where then they do. The so-called ministers, the son of ministers and ministers of the son, they can't give you warning. Say if you open your mouth to talk about your religion, will not be Muhammad, you go die. You go die. And they don't show now the example. They don't show now the example. This time, now you go take your teeth, they count your tongue, or you go take your tongue, they count your teeth. So now it be the thing. So now so it be. Our priest they come talk in the church. Then they come pray for a leader. You know, say this is not the week. So we're ready for them. We're ready for them. So then go come in anytime now, then go come in, come pray for our leader. So that's so it be. No one talk too much. No one talk too much because you're not going to do us any good. So good morning and welcome. Over to you.
Good morning, Mazi Iyke. Good morning from here. Yes, so God bless you, sir. So thank you for having me in your program tonight, this morning. In the continuation of our prayer, which is ongoing. Today, Sunday, being the 5th day, we shall be looking at the prayer points we have for Biafrans worldwide and to our enemy, that they should know that we are already prepared and ready to move to the land of Biafra. We are encouraging every members of Biafrans worldwide, wherever you are, the principal officers, let them join us in this particular prayer meant for our leader release, for our leader court case that is coming up. This was the purpose of this prayer. So before we run into it, I want to read some of the text of prayer points that we are going to have tonight and today, depending wherever you are. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, Biafrans worldwide. The prayer point number 5 is deceit or evil imagination in any court, whether in Nigeria or other nations, where Mazi Iyke case is taken to be completely destroyed. We decree and declare that only justice will prevail in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Our Bible reading shall be taken from the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, 20-21. So, Biafrans worldwide, wherever you are, I'm saying join us in this very awesome time, a peculiar time in our history, that we have no other choice but to depend on Chukwu Okike Abiyama for our salvation. But it is only Him that will give us salvation, and it is only Him that called us
to do this work. Therefore, the book of Proverbs chapter 12, 2021 says, we are going to rush it because of time limitations. And it says, deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil, but to the counselors of peace is joy. There shall no evil happen to the just, but the wicked shall be filled with the mischiefs. If our leader, Mazi Iyke, have done no evil, have done no evil to any man, not to the Nigerian government, not to the handlers in Asarok, and those our cohorts, our brethren, who are head-bent to deceive, to hold him ransom, using him to make a bargain for presidency. The word of God speaks this morning and this afternoon saying, deceit is the heart of them that imagine evil. Their hearts are evil, therefore they shall imagine evil. Merciful Father, glorious Father, ancient of the days, you says, but to the counselors of peace is joy. Therefore, Mazi Iyke is the counselors of peace. You have come for peace. You have not come for war. You have killed no man. You have killed no woman. Therefore, no man shall put him into judgment. Therefore, no man shall imagine evil things against him. No man can gang up against him. But Nigeria have did. He is still being hostage. An offender cannot prosecute his fellow offender. Nigeria's rendition of our leader was evil, condemnable in the whole world. Therefore, they have committed evil against our leader. So, therefore, they stand no moral authority to judge him. They stand no authority to call him, to put him in dungeon, or to take him without clear course of justice in Kenya. And they want to prosecute him in secrecy. Biafrans, we are saying, join me, join Biafrans, ministers of the gospel, our men and women who are on the ground praying and fasting, that we shall never accept it. In the realms of the spirit, in the physical realm, and in the spiritual realm, we are saying no to it, because our leader have committed no offense, known to man, that he should be held. This is the seat of evil imagination of the court of Nigeria. So we are saying, even in Nigeria, in Britain, anywhere, in whatever kingdom, all the nations where Mazi Iyke case is taken to be completely be destroyed. We are going to destroy it. And we decree and declare that only justice will prevail in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama. That was what the psalmist said, what is Proverbs saying. I want us to move further fast to look at what psalmist says. Join me to Psalm 141. Psalm 141. We start from verse 6 and 7, and it says, when their judges are overthrown in the stony place, they shall hear my ways, for they are sweet. Only bones are scattered at the grave mouth, as when one cutteth and cleaveth wood upon the earth. But my eyes are unto thee, Chukwu Okike Abiama, Primehinina. In thee is our trust, Biafran's trust. Leave not my soul destitute. The soul of our leader shall never be destitute. Keep me from the sinners which they have laid for me, and the jams of workers of iniquity. Let the wicked fall into their own nets. Whereas that I, Mazi Iyke, whither shall escape in the hand of the zoo, Nigerian government and their handlers. Mazi Iyke, we're going to escape from their hand because he's a righteous man. He is praying and asking for the freedom of his own people under the international law. He is allowed to broadcast. He is allowed to educate. He is allowed to tutor his people. And that's only what he has done from abroad. And he has not committed any sin in Nigeria. Therefore, the word of God says again, we decree and declare that only justice will prevail in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. I want us to move very fast to the prayer point of B. If you are with your own prayer point, follow me today being Sunday, the 15th, to the prayer point number B. It says, all evil nations against Biafra be destroyed in the mighty name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. All evil nations. Are they evil nations against us? Yes. We can very fast name them. Kenya is one of them. British government is one of them. There are evil nations standing against the will of the Father, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, the creator of heaven and earth, the one that said that we shall be free, the one that has called us and said, go, we shall be free from that contraction called Nigeria. So we have one or two already in our hand, and they are saying we shall never be free. And the word of God says, the counsels of the wicked shall not stand. If God be for us, who will be against us? If God has said we shall be free from the bondage of Satan and Lucifer and all their cohorts, who can withhold us? Therefore, follow me to the book of Isaiah, chapter 49, 24. And it says, from 24 to 26. And it says, shall the prey be taken from the mighty, or the lawful captive delivered? But thus said the Lord, even the captives of the mighty shall be taken away, and the prey of the terrible shall be delivered. For I will contend with him that contended with thee, and I will save thy children, and I will feed them that oppress thee with their own flesh. Biafrans, the word of God says Nigerians have been oppressing the people of Biafra so long, and the Lord God of heaven, the God we worship, said He's going to feed them, our oppressors, with their own flesh, and they shall be drunken with their own blood, and the sweet wine, and all flesh shall know that I, Chukwu, I am the Savior and the Redeemer and the mighty one of Biafrans. The Lord should guide us. He has told us, He has explained to us who can contend with Him, who can start with the will of the Father, and who can hold our captives. I want us to take that word. Are we not in captive? But because of Radio Biafra, because the leadership of Mazi Iyke, because he has educated us and tutored us, because he has given us all we needed, because the vision the Lord has given to him, and to the rest of us that believed, our God will still remain supreme. We shall not be captives anymore. We have been set free. I am promising you, according to what He's saying to me today, tomorrow, continue to speak. We are free indeed. And whom the Lord has set free, they shall be free indeed. I want us to move very fast and say again, this all evil against Biafra will be destroyed in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. That is the prayer topic. Pray along with us. This plan of the zoo government of Nigeria, this plan of Lucifer, the Satan has gone up with the nations of the world, trying to destroy the livelihood of our youths, the livelihood of our people, destroying anywhere, everywhere, wherever they go. They are shooting our people for no just cause. Our God is saying tonight, for wherever they are foreign nations. They gang up against us. We don't know Fulani, neither do we have anything against them. We are not asking for what belongs to them. They are foreign nations, and the word of God said, they shall be destroyed in the mighty name of Chukwu. We are not mixing word. We are not saying that we are contending with what belongs to them today. Therefore, the Lord our God will hear us, because he who are called is able to deliver. And the battle of the Father, I say, government shall rule with blood, and the word of God stands forevermore. I want us to continue to move forward to the standard C, where the Lord has spoken again. He said, our prayer point should be, O Lord, our God, we bind every strong man trying to bring IPOB and Biafra restoration down in the name of Chukwu. Every man, any man, wherever he is, whoever they are, gather together, talking, memorizing how to destroy us. The word of God says, our prayer point says to, O Lord, our God, we should bind them. No man going to the strong man's house and take away what belongs to him that the strong man had taken before you bind that strong man. Therefore, we are going to bind Nigeria government. When we bind them, we will keep them subdued until we restore and we took everything that belongs to us, which they have hijacked by criminality and by crook, by the help of the British government. And we are going to take them by force. This is our prayer point today. And I want us to go and see the book of Matthew. If you will tell me, you know the verse already. The word of God says that verily 18:18, I say unto you, whatsoever you bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatever you lose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. So we are going to bind them, because the word of God says it is only hope. That is the only hope we have. People tell them it's the only way. There is no other way. We have tested every other gods. They speak. They do one thing or another. But when we follow them, we have worshipped them over the years. The new found gods, the Bible recorded, we should not follow them. These new found gods scattered all over Biafra land, that the making business of our people, mocking our culture and tradition, defying our men and women. The Lord rebuke us today, saying we shall not do the works of the Satan. We shall not follow them. They are defying the land. They have come to kill, steal, and destroy. Fulani have no place in Biafra land. We have rejected them in the spirit. We are rejected them in the physical realm. Therefore, mighty Father, we are asking you, Lord, Daddy, because we know that all power belongs to you. We know your word is A and Amen. We know when them you call, you give them power and authority. You give them wisdom and knowledge. We lift this morning, our leader, this afternoon, wherever you are, Mazi Iyke, his spirit high before your throne. Let your angels, we call for more angels, from heaven and earth. Let your angels camp around him. The vision which you have given him, no man can tread it on the floor, no man can tread it on the ground, no man can change it, and no man can flood it. No man can change the will of our God. We praise you. We say thank you, Daddy. Because, mighty Father, you say we should bind them. Now I'm going to take authority over the air, land, and sea, over the oceans, rivers, and streams, over international demons, over local demons, over evil personalities, over kingdoms of darkness, wherever they are, air, land, and sea, that you know where they are. We know distance is not a barrier. Are they having their meetings in the ocean? This is how we bind them. The name of Chukwu. Are they having their meetings in the kingdoms of darkness? This hour that we say there will be confusion among them. Precious Lord, we have come because you have called us, Daddy. Our knees are on the floor. We bow our head in glory. We bow our knees, Daddy. We are saying, Lord God, anyway we have sinned against you, mercy, O Lord. Sanctify us, purify us, wash us with your hyssop, that we might be whiter than snow. That at the end, only your name will be exalted. Above every other name we pray. I want us now to look at the book of our upcoming anniversary. Here in Denmark, the Igbos have gathered. Anambra State have gathered. Imo have gathered. Enugu have gathered. Ipob have gathered. Igbos are gathered now, and they are saying this now anniversary. They are going to do it. They are saying to themselves, they have got enough. When we started this love, it was few of us. Now we are in legions, in millions that are following Mazi Iyke. Biafrans are ready to go. And they are gathered, they are going to say, they are going to have it. This celebration on 29th, 30th May of this year. Address in Moele Parking, 112-2200. You are going to join us in this particular memorial service. Therefore, I'm calling Biafran wherever you are. Join us. Join us. Igbos are gathered. Biafrans are gathered. And all the nations of Biafra, those wherever we are, those we are in North America, South America, Australia, New Zealand, in Africa, homeland, we are gathered that we are going to have our anniversary in a grand style, in a grand style. We are going to celebrate it. Join us here in Denmark. I'm calling indigenous people of Biafra in Denmark. But if you are hearing me, the whole chairman has spoken, and we agreed we are going to go home. Nothing can stop us as we meet on 29th and 30th of this month to celebrate our anniversary and to say to the world, we are going home. Thank you, Mazi Iyke, for having me. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk to our people. May you remain blessed, and I commit our principal officers and the leadership of IPOB worldwide. Let the God take control and let the wisdom of the Lord follow, and the knowledge of Chukwuka be at our disposal. In the mighty name of Chukwuka, I pray. You see. I will be yielding back the mic at this juncture to Mazi Iyke. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And Biafrans worldwide. My name remains Pastor Wahia Frederick Colin. Thank you.
Ndewo Mazi, thank you. God bless you. Thank you. We pray for our leader. So my people, now there, you know, say at the top of the Ndimo go come. Then go come after Ndimo. Okay, and then people go come. So with the small time where we get, we go take yab small for all the people we see the thing where they happen for Sokoto. When our people, now the politicians, now where they talk, people where they act like say they don't know what thing they happen. They don't know the thing where they happen. They go know. They go know. You see, say all these things what we they talk about, with the shout. How you go say they talk about one Nigeria? BBC, we see the thing where happen. We say all the killings where they happen by the Fulanis. Where BBC they talk, nobody they talk anything. Make I talk this. Make I talk this. Now, Ezife. Now you talk. Make I open your eye properly. We thank you for the two-way talk. Sokoto Northern Muslims killed a Northern Christian. Police arrested the killers, and Northern Muslims started destroying shops of Igbos. That's not what Nigeria. What is the offense of Igbo traders? We don't warn you. Our leader warned you. Northern, you should know that Igbo youths are angry at this moment and can retaliate equally. As if. Thank you for talking, but that not be the way we they go. We they go. If you not go live this life where you open your mouth to thank your God, then go kill you. This not be one Nigeria. If you not know sabi how to wake up and say it don't do, not be Chineke God go come from up and heaven and above to come tell you say it don't do. Chineke God up and heaven and above don't give you the brain, and you see the two way they do. Now what if to say now we they do the killing? What will go happen? where somebody open mouth to calling God, they kill him, burn him. And now not now. Not to talk saying Biafran. Oh, what really? Not to say that happened to them, still they born on our business. But when you sit at home to say, leave our leader, they the million where we for bring you don't finish you. I feel be better now. Now be say when they make that on a crocro, stay waiting than the column. COVID-19 sit at home. You go block people for 3 months. They never see the fresh air for outside. And on a stay there, kill them for inside house. When I not talk about business, nobody talk about business. And now the army and the police and the governors now then for make gonna sit at home. Make gonna go stay inside. And we go come bring. They give an palliative and I go put them for warehouse closed up. Darural. If this thing they happen for Sokoto, waiting be the Nigeria. Waiting be the Nigeria. Make una understand the two of them. The Sokoto chairman's chief imam, Sheikh Mansour, called on police to release arrested the Deborah killers. So then go kill people. You see the two way we tell about Igbo people. If now we and our boys do that, when I go begin point them out. And Chidi Ebere, that na him room, go catch him. Na Ikenna, that na him mama house, na they go catch him. Chinasa, that na him house, go catch him. The bad boys. Emmanuel, that na him house, go. Now so we they do to our own children, our own, we no get sense of belonging. And we will talk as soon as they insult us. Now see, Chief Imam, Sheikh Mansour, call on police to release arrested the breathless. It obvious killing, Christian girl identity. Deborah Samuel in Sokoto, blasphemy has backed up of Northern Elise. Yes, Northern has backed them. That now one Nigeria. If I no say Nigeria don't end, I don't know any other thing when they talk. I don't know any other thing when they. I don't sabi. I don't know. I don't want. So then they take an election presidency, they put for a face. But the Sokoto, the machine, the bread machine, they turn. They will put do age me bread. And happy you know, say now the chief man of Abuja, na him come press the trigger. After the chief imam of Abuja back to the strong, the story of female student, the Sokoto state chief imam called on Nigerian police to release the people. Now, why then they go pack our boys? We not do anything. And at the same people to come tell you, say they come check on the house if we not get gun and I can't. I know Zuzu Garega in the one Nigeria. So when I'm in one Nigeria, so when I no say Nigeria don't finish. Waiting again on a define. Waiting again on a define. Waiting be the two one that they sign a Chineke Genuno for una to know say when Nigeria don't finish. Even Sani the top. 42 persons arrested alive in Sokoto, no outcry. 42 plus un camon 43. Per acquima come una wine also gara kubu. Okay, now with the brown another one. Perotale. Kakashaya. Credible woman, a mayor disagrees. In netite here abo na public ihe awundunu na ha ga-ebi otu ha na-eshi emebi shi ụmụ nwaanyị ha bacha ha n'ike ha yawashia ha were makọcha ọkwa ndunu na-aga you are your brothers and your sisters. God bless me, I not go curse ọkwa na ọ ga-ewesi m iwe. Sani lamented the failure of current government in tackling security challenges across the nation. Oh, if an Igbo man, put them, let the lower take its course. An Igbo shoe.
Nobody is doing anything. Everywhere is on fire. Ajanima, Odeport, that's the area the Igbos are staying. They are going to Odeport, that's where we build houses. They are going to Tamaji. Our children are at home. We are stuck. We are stuck. We are stuck. We are stuck. Nobody is helping us. We are stuck. We are stuck. Where is Nigerian government? Where is the soldiers? Where is the soldiers? We are stuck. Where is the government of this Sokoto state? We are stuck. We are stuck. We are stuck. Everywhere is money. We are stuck. We are stuck. Where is everybody? How can we die of nothing? How can we die of nothing? Where is the government of Sokoto state? We didn't do anything. We are just Nigeria. We didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. We are just Nigerians. Nobody choose to be born a Christian. Nobody choose to be born a Christian. Christianity is the religion of our parents. We didn't choose to be born a Christian. We didn't choose to be born a Christian. Where is the government of this town? We are stuck. We have our family here. We are stuck. We are stuck. We are stuck. We are stuck.
Onye stuck rogi. Onye stuck rogi. You are stuck. Onye stuck rogi. Mba na do na akara ntunu nukwara no. Ewuri eji egbu nkịta. You are stuck. In a Nigerian government, the 10 people with the delegation. Uno na Chakonoba. Uno na Chakonoba na Sokoto. Abanu Luno, Kuba Church Unoko. Yana Simi, you're stuck. Only Craigeri. I wouldn't hear get them, but I begin to go with the telon. You are Nigeria. They tell you say not be Nigeria. Go and know a police signal again she on Nigeria. Ufada nyamage bayi naga. Ufada enwe idea. Hagotage eba netinishi. So therefore, kulie nona. Not gonna wake up. Number one Nigeria. Afọ ọbụla ndị Igbo a na-egbu unu. Onye isi unu, onye isi anyị, onye isi ndị Biafra. Kedu ebe ọ nọ? O nwere onye Igbo gara gburu gbigide unu ga-eriri obere ka Chukwu ule chief imam. Ile ndị ministers nọ nga, we must release these people who mere arrest. Or order. No, the government. And then you the police, you must release those people who got ba ulandi boko, ba businesses woko, koka, ba ulayoko. That means all hana etinye akwanye jinoko. All hana akwanye jinoko. Uno neme wa Nigeria. You are stuck. Yeah, I am stuck. Nobody but a Christian. Onye sige wuru Christian. Onye sige wuru Muslim. Onye sige wuru etolamu. I don't grow. If I say I no go church, you get put him for the people where like come bring Bible, come put the phone in hand. Make a real nanya. Even na we could na we nobody they reason properly. The one with the vex me vex, they might be so English. You contributed to 60%, 90%. All going around Nigeria. What you get to show for Nigeria where you do build? Zero. All the poor. Nekedekwe here and the pan negupu. Pam this, pam that. Pay zero. All the number zero. Unu name one Nigeria. Oh, acquired. You are stuck. You are stuck. Ema ozola. Agwara unu lata. Ebuwebe akwa ehuru otu o si dịrị ha mfe ime ihe a chọrọ ime. Ị hụrụ police? Mba. Ị hụrụ amị? Mba. Ị hụrụ bandit? Mba. Ị hụrụ cattle husband? Mba. But ị hụrụ the young boys. Ị hụrụ ndị na-eti uwe ka gị na-agagharị na-achị na ala imna. But when time reach, ọrụ mmadụ ga-agwa gị that you are stuck. Ọrụ mmadụ ga-agwa gị. Ihe a ga-eme will be na come to Biafra land, they begin to kill our boys. Our people, you will see when them be easy. You're not entitled to sit at home. In a ship power, powerless power, powerless power, powerless power. Ndi namagi here. We tell una say una no sabi nothing, una no sabi, and we dey talk am. When they talk about political here, when kedia, you know there, yeah, there one, yeah, oh wait.
The private will give my mazi. I took away. I have now. And no, anyị ndị be ụmụnne anyị ndị Oromo Biafra na Sala Juma. It's a joyous day. Ma arụkwa ndị ọcha ha shi obi tọrọ ihe mege n'ugwu na in fact ọtọgbu na-enyi ka suge ma arụkwa nne m ọsho suge ọ na-atọ onye nnọọ very well. Ọkwa onye unu na n'oli ya ọkwa nwanne unu nwoke Mazi Sam recantation rụkwara n'anyị today anyị ga-arụta aka n'ihe Ibiaṅụ. In short, anyị ga-edenwe obi rụta aka na Ibiaṅụ denwe obi tupu Ibiaṅụ hụ ka ọ na-agbazi ndị ọcha na-agbanyụ ashị onye ji m n'ala ji onwe but before anyị amalite ka anyị mee introdo nkọwa ụmụnne enyi biko Maazị Chika kọwaa na ụmụnne gị ndị Owere onwe gị biko.
Ụmụnne m ndị Owere, ndị nwe m na ndị nwe, ndị nne na ndị nna, ụmụ Biafra niile, ọkwa nwanne nna nwoke dị nne ụkwa Maazị Chika onye nna n'olu ya izu ụka ụbọchị ụka niile. Ana m asị ya dịrị nwoke mma dịrị nwaanyị mma, ọ ga-amara Biafra mma, ọganihu ga-abụ nke anyị, udo ga-abụ nke anyị, ebube eluigwe ga-echekwa anyị n'ụtụtụ chekwa anyị n'ehihie, ọ ga-ekpuchite anyị n'agbanyeghị ndị iro na-amalite isi ọkụ ha bata ọkụ ha na-esi ga-ere ha n'aha Chukwu Okike abịama.
Ise nwoke ọma biko Maazị Cosmos kọwana na ụmụnne gị ndị Owere onwe gị kelee nụ.
Ndewo nwa Chineke, ndị Owere ibe m na-eme na akpa ole anya na Salachi asị m na ya gaji dụbọrọ nnụ taa ụkwa na ụbọchị ahịa afọ ọ ga-afọrọ anyị ihe ọma. Anyị abịala ka anyị na ụnụ dakwa na ntị ka anyị na-adụpinyekwa azụ asị onye nụrụ ya kọrọ ibe ya. Nwanne m nwoke nwa Cosmos na-ekele nnụ na-asị ndị Owere ọ ga-adịrị anyị mma. Ndewonụ.
Ndewo Maazị. Biko Maazị Chika dị okwu enyi na ekpere because anyị chọrọ ịmatụcha aka because development na-agafete odo ọrịkwa ime arụkwa ndị ọcha ha share excitement onwe any big thing nọ n'ime soludo ijije ha onye ndu anyị but for the fact that na o jeje hụ ya anyị ahụkwa na onye ndu anyị o gosiri si na ụmụnne enyi wukwu onye nwanne gị wukwa nwanne gị asha eji aka kọọ ebe ejikwa aka nabata ebe ọwụsha onye ndu hapụrụ ihe anyị bụ n'obi ka anyị hapụkwa ebe ha ọkwa ha niile jeje kula ihe na-achọzikwa udo udo ha chọrọ onye ndu ga-akwụkwa ha ihe ya onwere chọrọ but before anyị ama ego ọnụ n'ebe ha biko Maazị Chika dị okwuru enyi na ekpere werekwuru onye ndu unyi rafee n'aka ọbasa ibi n'elu.
Ụmụ Biafra ka anyị kelee Olisa Chukwu Okike abịama anyị na-ekele gị n'ụbọchị taa ga-ezi Jehova gị onye mere ka ndụ fọdụrụ anyị ga-ebuchi ụmụ Biafra site na mgbe gboo ruo ugbu a. Ọ ga-ebuchukwu aha nke anyị tụkwasịrị obi, nke anyị na-akpọ n'ụtụtụ, nke anyị na-akpọ n'ehihie, nke anyị na-akpọ n'abalị, nke anyị na-akpọ n'eke, nke anyị na-akpọ n'orie, nke anyị na-akpọ n'afọ, nke anyị na-akpọ na nkwọ. Chukwu Okike abịama dịka anyị na-akpọ okuku ugbu a anyị na-asị gị bịa wụrụ ọnọdụ n'ime ndụ ha, bịa wụrụ ọnọdụ n'ime ezinụlọ, bịa wụrụ ọnọdụ n'ime Biafra. Papa Obinigwe Chukwuoma, anyị na-ekele gị Jehova nke eluigwe, ọbụladị na ndụ nke ị nyere onye ndu anyị Chukwuoma, na-agbaghị ihe niile ọ na-agabiga Chukwuoma, mana ị mere ka ndụ fọdụrụ ya Chukwuoma. Ebube eluigwe dịka ị kpụrụ ya oke onye nwe Jehova, kpuchite ya n'ụtụtụ, kpuchite ya n'ehihie, kpuchite ya n'abalị. Nna, ị ga-ekpuchite ya n'afọ, ị ga-ekpuchite ya na nkwụ, ị ga-ekpuchite ya n'orie, ị ga-ekpuchite ya na eke onye nwe m. Papa nke eluigwe, onye ụwa niile nọ n'ọba aka ya Chukwuoma, anyị na-akpọkụ gị n'oge dịka ugbu a Jehova, na-asị gị nna ka ikpuchite onye ndu n'aha Chukwu okike abịama. Ebube eluigwe Jehova nke eluigwe, anyị na-ewerekwa ezinụlọ ya niile wee na-enyefekwe gị n'aka, na-asị ka ikpuchitekwa ezinụlọ ya n'aha Chukwu okike abịama. Nna nke eluigwe Chukwuoma, ka ha rabụ ndị iro Chukwuoma, ndị na-efe isi aka onye nwe Chukwuoma. Ebube eluigwe bilie n'iwe bịa lụọlụ m Biafra ọgụ Jehova nke eluigwe. Nna nke eluigwe lụọla Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ọgụ Jehova, n'ihi na ị ga-egbochi ikpuru ya oku Chukwuoma. Ka ha rabụ ndị iro Jehova, ndị gburu izuzu imegide ya Chukwuoma. Nna, megide ha n'ụtụtụ, megide ha n'ehihie n'aha Chukwu okike abịama. Papa nke eluigwe Jehova nke eluigwe, mee ka ụtụtụ, nna nke eluigwe, mee ka ụtụtụ bụrụ ha abalị Chukwuoma, mee ka ehihie bụrụ ha abalị Chukwuoma. Nna nke eluigwe, ebe ọbụla ha tiri aka Papa nke eluigwe Chukwuoma, kpuchite ha Jehova nke eluigwe, bibie ike ha niile ma laa ha n'iyi n'aha Chukwu okike abịama. Nna nke eluigwe Chukwuoma, ọbụla Nigerian gọọmenti Papa nke eluigwe, ndị na-atụ isi efe na British gọọmenti na BBC Papa nke eluigwe, ebube eluigwe n'oge eruwe Jehova nke eluigwe, mgbe ị ga-egosi ha na ịbụ Chukwuoma nke kere ihe niile Chukwuoma. Ebube eluigwe dịka ha na-ebili Jehova ịlụso ha ọgụ, ebube eluigwe nna lụso ha ọgụ, nna buso ha agha, nna buso ha agha n'ụtụtụ, buso ha agha n'ehihie Chukwuoma. Nna, mee ka itiri gbaa n'ụzọ ha n'aha Chukwu okike abịama, mee ka ọchịchịrị gbaa n'ụzọ ha n'aha Chukwu okike abịama. Onye nzọpụta Chukwuoma, dịka anyị na-akpọku gị ugbu a Jehova, nna nke eluigwe, anyị na-asị ka ikpuchite ala Biafra, ka ikpuchite ala Biafra n'aha Chukwu okike abịama. Nna nke eluigwe, ọbụla dị ndị ọkaikpe anyị Chukwuoma bụ Jehova nke eluigwe, ndị ọkaikpe niile Chukwuoma, anyị na-ewere ha waranya elu n'ọba aka gị Jehova. Onye nwe m, anyị na-asị gị ka ikpuchite ha Chukwuoma. Nna nke eluigwe, ebe ọbụla ha tiri aka ka ha ọ gaala ha n'aha Chukwu okike abịama, ka ha rabụ Jehova nke eluigwe Chukwuoma, ndị jọji Jehova nke eluigwe. Nna, ihe ọbụla ga-abụ ọgbachi wee nye ha Jehova, patue n'ụzọ ha n'aha Chukwu okike abịama. Onye nzọpụta Chukwuoma, ị ga-enye ha mmeri n'ụlọ ikpe ka makwa nwa eze nke na-abịa abịa Chukwuoma bụ 18 Papa nke eluigwe, ị ga-enye ha mmeri n'aha Chukwu okike abịama. Onye nzọpụta Chukwuoma, nna nke eluigwe Jehova nke eluigwe, ọbụlakwa ụmụ Biafra niile, ọbụlakwa HOD Papa nke eluigwe na DOS Papa nke eluigwe, ka anyị na-eche gị n'aka. Nna, ị ga-echekwa ha, ị ga-enye ha amamihe Chukwuoma. Nna nke eluigwe, ị ga-agbachikwara ha olu Jehova nke eluigwe, oge ezi ha ụzọ nke ha ga-aga Jehova ma nwee mmeri n'aha Chukwu okike abịama. Onye nzọpụta Jehova, ndị ọbụla ga-abụ ọgbachi, ndị ọbụla ga-abụ ọtọ pilot Papa nke eluigwe Chukwuoma, nke ga-etinye ọgba aghara Jehova, ị ga-ewusa ha n'ụzọ anyị n'aha Chukwu okike abịama. Ebube eluigwe Chukwuoma, dịka anyị na-akpọku gị Jehova, ọbụla ụmụ Biafra niile Jehova, ndị nọ n'ụlọ mkpọrọ Chukwuoma, anyị na-asị gị nna ka ịtọọ ha n'abụ n'aha Chukwu okike abịama. Napụta ha onye nwe Jehova nke eluigwe, maka nka nke Jehova nke eluigwe. Onye nwe Jehova, anyị na-asị ka ịtọọ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu n'abụ nke ndị iro n'aha Chukwu okike abịama. Nna, ka ha rabụ ndị DSS Papa nke eluigwe, ndị na-atụ ya ahụhụ Chukwuoma. Ebube eluigwe, were Jehova oke ọrịa bụ strok wee zute ha Chukwuoma, ma nna nke eluigwe ekwele ka ha nwụọ, ma mee ka ha dị ndụ Jehova nke eluigwe, wee ruo mgbe nwa oru ga ga-enwe ọṅụ Jehova nke eluigwe, mgbe nwa oru ga ga-abụsọ gị abụ mmeri, mgbe nwa oru ga Jehova nke eluigwe Chukwuoma ga-agbasọ gị egwu ọṅụ Jehova, a ga-adị ndụ wee hụta ya n'aha Chukwu okike abịama. Onye nzọpụta Chukwuoma, ebube eluigwe Jehova nke eluigwe, anyị na-akpọkukwe gị ka ha rabụ ndị Ipob niile nke nọ n'ụwa niile, ndị dịka makwa ndị nọ na Biafra land Papa nke eluigwe, ị ga-ekpuchite ha Chukwuoma, ị ga-echekwa ha n'ụtụtụ, ị ga-echekwa ha n'ehihie Chukwuoma. Nna nke eluigwe Jehova, anyị ga-agbara ha ụzọ n'aha Chukwu okike abịama. All the principal officers Papa nke eluigwe, anyị na-ewere ha wara nye gị n'aka Chukwuoma. Nna nke eluigwe Jehova nke eluigwe, nna nke eluigwe, ị ga-ewepụrụ ha Jehova nke eluigwe ihe ọbụla bụ ihe ọnwụnwa, ihe ọbụla nke ga-eme ka ha hapụ ụzọ nke ha na-agagaba ụzọ ọzọ. Nna, ị ga-ewepụ ya n'ụzọ ha n'aha Chukwu okike abịama. Nna nke eluigwe, anyị na-etinyekwe nwa ada Tina n'aka nsọ gị Chukwuoma, ị ga-agbakọ ume Jehova, ị ga-enye ya Jehova nke eluigwe ike Jehova nke eluigwe Chukwuoma. Ọbụla Maazị Alọzie, ndị Jehova nke eluigwe, the media warriors Papa nke eluigwe, media warriors of Ipob Papa, anyị na-eche ha n'aka nsọ gị Jehova. Nna nke eluigwe, ị ga-atụsiri ha aka Jehova, ị ga-agbasi ha olu Jehova nke eluigwe, ị ga-ezi ha ụzọ onye nwe Jehova nke eluigwe Chukwuoma. Ihe ọbụla ga-abụ Jehova ihe ọgbachi wee nye ha n'ụzọ ha, nna, ị ga-ebupụrụ ha ọgbachi n'aha Chukwu okike abịama. Ọbụla Maazị Alọzie, ọbụla the radio presenters Radio Biafra presenters Papa nke eluigwe, anyị na-echekwa ha n'aka nsọ gị Chukwuoma. Ebube eluigwe Jehova, ị ga-echekwa ha n'ụtụtụ, chekwa ha n'ehihie, ị ga-enyekwa ha ike Jehova n'elu ike Jehova nke eluigwe Chukwuoma. Nna nke eluigwe, dịka okwu eziokwu a nke i tinyere ha n'ọnụ Jehova, nna nke eziokwu a ka ha na-ekwu eziokwu n'ụtụtụ, na-ekwu eziokwu n'ehihie, na-ekwu eziokwu n'abalị n'aha Chukwu okike abịama. Nna nke eluigwe Jehova, ihe ga-akpọghachi ha azụ, nna weziga ya n'ụzọ ha n'aha Chukwu okike abịama. Ebube eluigwe Jehova, dịka anyị na-akpọku gị Jehova nke eluigwe, onye nwe Jehova nke eluigwe, n'oge ahụ eruwe nke ikpere Biafra mkpa, ịta Biafra the last prophet, the last miracle on papa nke eluigwe ebube eluigwe ị ga-ekwe ka ọ bịa na mmezu ị ga-emesi ya Jehova nke eluigwe na ọbịbịa anyị ị ga-emesi ya n'ọgbọ anyị a Jehova nke eluigwe chukwu ọma nna nke eluigwe Biafra ị ga-enye anyị Biafra n'ọgbọ anyị a Jehova dịka anyị na-agba Jehova na-agba ọgụ nwere onwe a Jehova ị ga-emesi ya Jehova n'ọgbọ anyị a n'aha chukwu okike abịa ma ebube eluigwe Jehova nke eluigwe anyị na-ekele gị n'ihi na ịzawa anyị ekpere anyị na-ebuli aha gị elu anyị na-asụ ka asọpụrụ gị anyị na-asị Jehova nke eluigwe ka ọdịda mmanụ ụtụtụ ọdịda mmanụ ihe bụrụ nke naanị gị n'aha chukwu okike abịa ma
ise ahụ ọkụ ọwa amụ ya na-eje ihe anyị na-emewe ihe mmụọ onye anyị na-efekwa n'ugbo oke mmụọ oke mmụọ ọwụ ya ndị owere ibe m nwanne anyị nwoke ewere n'ihe niile arafọ ụbọchị n'aka ọ na-awu ka anyị tọgheze ngwugwu ha anyị ga-eke eke biko Maazị Cosmos ịhụnna n'ihe gagani na the northern part of Nigeria a Christian girl who Deborah Hebrew egbuola hụ Deborah mụọ ya ọkụ gbaa the young girl ọkụ kpụlaa ya n'ike o nwere igbu mmadụ the lynched her n'onwe ihe ọbụla nwatakịrị nwaanyị mere ọrụkwa mgbe ọ kpọjuru Mohammed ha adịkwa ama ha elinche the game na wezie ahịa ndị Igbo gbaa ya ọkụ otu obi dị anyị ụtọ wụchi na ahụ ka mma ka letish ata ilulu nwa ọkụkọ nwee
na-adị mma ka nwa nkịta kpara ozu nwa ọkụkọ
because
maka nwa ọkụkọ kpara ozu nwa nkịta sị na onye nwatagburu ya
ogbu ka ịbra imena ọ kweghị ihe nọ nga ahụ biko nwekwa ọnụ n'ụka ahụ because ihe a ugbo ebe ama m ebe o nwere ebe anyị na-achị land ka ndị Igbo ka ndị Biafra na-aghọta ihe anyị ebe anyị ji ụmụaka Igbo anyị ndị na-arụ na BBC ọrụ ihe ha ji je publication na ya BBC no just protest ya kwa BBC Igbo ihe ụkwa ndepụta na-ebo IPOB na-ebo IPOB media warriors na amụ megistigate amụ mega encourage ele ihe a na-akpọ ya violence n'ala Igbo ama nne ha ga-esicha biko Maazị Cosmos mekwọrọ nnọka
ndewo nwa Chineke ma a na-asị ọ na-adị mma anyị na-ahụrụ onye isi ji gaa na ma mkpọrọ hehe ka ha fesi n'iri ele ji ya ọzọ dịka ibe ya wụrụkwa na dịka onye ndị anyị na-ekwe achọcha ha ya agwa nwa mara mmasị ya ga-asa ahụ ma ọ ya kpọkọrọ ntị fụọ nga nwoke unu gakwara ọgụ bịara ọnwa aja aga mara na ike agwụla ya ihe niile ndị a na-achọ ịkọwara maka ndị anyị na ha anyị chọrọ ka anyị na ha gaa anyị ntị ụmụnne anyị ndị nọ n'ụlọ ndị ụmụ Biafra niile gbaa gburugburu ndị na-anụ ihe anyị na-asụ ndị na-anaghakwa anụ ihe anyị na-asụ enwekwara ike kọwara ha ndị Biafra ka ha nwee nghọta maka na ọ ebe ndị nwere nne na nna adịghị ụmụ ha ọdụ ka nwambi na-eji adụ onwe ya ọdụ maka na ihe megenu iji gosi unu maka na ọ agbacha mkpa niile ya ala n'ukwu onye bịakwana ịgbagbu gị n'egbe a ga-enye gị bulletproof onwe mgbe ndị Britain kere Nigeria ndị dia lord Nigeria nwe mgbe ekere ya ka anyị gaa n'ihu ka ọ dịrị anyị mma ekereghị ya hụkwana na anyị wawu ndị Chukwu họfọrọ ndị na-aza aha Chineke ndị ụmụ Chineke ha were ịkpọasị ahụ were akpọkwasị anyị were anyị tinye n'aka ndị na-akpụ isi n'ala ihe mee asị gị na farmers headers clash otu ha ga-esi broadcast ya dịka i kwuru okwu nwanne m nwoke ndị nọ n'ụlọ ga-ekwenụ ntị o ikwuru okwu nwata nwa agbọghọ egburu n'ugwu maka na ọ bụ onye na-eso ụzọ Kraịst asị na ọ kpọkwara Mohammed iyi ekwuru ya gbuo ya gbaa ya ọkụ agbacha na egwu ahụ na ọ laala n'ukwu ele ndị scapegoat ọkwa ndị Igbo ndị ahụ anyị ka kwere Nigeria ndị nọkwa kagbukere n'ugwu Hausa ndị agha gbukere n'ugwu Hausa sị ndị Hausa dị good ndị Fulani dị good just even ndị Igbo ka anyị ịlọta ha meghị nshi ha egwu ige that place ugbu ebe une ha akwa onwere ihe ya na-akụziri nnugbu na ihe ndị Fulani na ndị Hausa Muslim jiri bilie njegharị iwe because na polisi mere arrest mmadụ abụọ ndị fọrọ soroba nwa agbọghọ bụ ọkụ polisi eme ha arrest ọhịa eji fọrọ njegharị iwe ndị Igbo ndị Biafra niile kemgbe egbuchiga ha anyị n'ala Biafra mmadụ ole n'ime nnụ ndị Kristian mmadụ ole n'ime nnụ fọrọ bịa ga njegharị iwe gwa ha ka mmadụ ole n'ime anyị fọrọ abịa gaa njegharị iwe ọkwa ọnọdụ na-ahafụ ọkwa investigation ekwukwele na nwa agbọghọbịa akwụkwọ ahụ onwekwa otu parents ya nke ewu si n'ala Igbo a sị na nna ya bụ onye Niger nne ya bụ onye West onye Yoruba mana awụhụ Christian na hụ ndị ọzọ mere ihe ahafụcha isi otele nyere ahụ na-eke isi ọkpọ ndị akpụrụ ndị owu ndị akpụrụ njọ ndị onye asị a ga-enwe anwụ ya nwụọ ihe ọjọọ mere ya nlajenu lọtanụ n'ụlọ lọtawanụ bịanụ hapụnụ ndị politiks ọkwa gọvanọ na ndị amị niile nọ n'obodo ahụ nwere ike fọrọ abịa nyere nna aka
o nwere nwunye enye nwe itigeni ejedo ebe ndị Igbo na ụmụ ha nọ n'ụlọ
onwe ebe ọzọ ụkwa eme nnu si wọ Naijiria fọdanụ lọtanụ ka anyị chụwanụ nke anyị chụwanụ referendum n'ọrụ onwe anyị onwe mgbe BBC Igbo agaghị fọrọ bịakwuo ya no agaghị se just packet riot mana ihe m na-agba gị ewu isi iwe ejighị ya maka onye jidere kama ahụ onye ha si pịa isi n'ukwu osisi ehunu ụmụnne anyị ndị anyị kpọkwa ha ụmụnne anyị bikọs azaga ha ahụ Igbo ma onye kewu ndị Fulani kpọwara nne ha ime ndị ọrụ gara BBC Igbo
ọwụka
ndị ọrụ gara BBC Igbo ahụcha eziokwu because of salary 100,000 300,000 every month ịnwụcha eziokwu before ha na-publish anything before ha na-ekwu ya ha ga-ebu ụzọ wegara ekpesu nwaanyị short woman a ndị Britain dewere na Abuja kparịgasị the whole state ọ ga-eme ya approve before ha na-publish ya ụmụ hụcha eziokwu na na-ekpu ya ndị nnu bikede na IPOB karịrị nnụ IPOB warriors karịrị nnụ Radio Biafra karịrị nnụ maka na Chukwu Okike hiwere ya so ndị nọ n'ụlọ bụko obi si unu ike mụtakwa na ihe na ihe amegenu kịta maka onye ndu anyị kwuru ekwu ọnụ unu gị chere nwere mgbe o mere broadcast ọwọn Bishop Koka so ọ na ochie Christian echarịghị so ụzọ nwere onwe a maka na even Christ ahụ akpọga aha ihe o fọrọ maka ọdịmma freedom of people ọhịa Christ fọrọ ndị wu ndị chọọchị ndị Christian na enwekwaghị onye ọbụla na-ezu arịnga akpọ ya ahụ arịnga si okwu onye ọbụla gbachie nkịtị
maazị mamekwana gị ọnụ ọwụchi ha ezogo even ụmụaka Igbo anyị ndeke n'ebe ahụ ma ụmụ nwaanyị ma ụmụaka nọ na skuulu nga ahụ na yunivesiti ha niile ji lada awụga mgba aja ahụ ụmụaka Igbo anyị jee n'elu ele ahụ ha rooftop
zinc nọ n'elu roof ụlọ
ha ga-esi agha yo
anụghị ilu a ndị Igbo na-eji asụ mbụchi ụzọ na-ahịa mba mmụọ nnụ nọkwa n'elu roof ha nụ ga na gbadada nọgide ọnụ elu so nwanne m nwoke ihe wute bụ eziokwu dat na BBC Igbo ndị niile na-arụ ọrụ ma BBC niile bịara Afrịka nọ n'Afrịka nọ na mba ụwa dị iche iche onwe mgbe agaghị ịkpa anya ahụ ọma enwe mgbe agaghị ikwu nke bụ eziokwu ihe niile egbugo n'ala Imo onwere mgbe ha fọrọ abịakwu eziokwu onwere mgbe ha gafọrọ abịakwu eziokwu
elenga ndị oshi na ndị amawu BBC ihe na-agbawo British Broadcasting
nwunye m nwoke chere maka ọra gị nke bụ eziokwu na mbọ niile ha agbaga ihu otu a ga-esi ruopuo IPOB ruopuo Nnamdi Kanu ke IPOB etisa IPOB hapụ Nnamdi Kanu na prison project of Biafra restoration nyọkọ ọkụ mbọ niile ha ma ndị ejiri media infiltrators etiri in our midst agbachana ha mbọ niile okwe ha ozizi ihe hụrụ BBC Igbo jiri fọdawazịa n'onwe ha bịa fọdawazịa o nwere onye n'ime anyị madat na eji ha consult Facebook to put down our broadcast so ihe ndị ndị a iji gwa ndị nọ n'ụlọ gwa nnọ sị ụmụnne ihe anyị gaga Chukwu okike duga anyị ahụkwana like dịka m kwuru n'oge izizi alụ ọgụ pụọ aja gamara na ike agwụla so o nwere ihe ọzọ a ga-eme ihe nliti na anyị nidiriwo nwere onwe anyị freedom because ihe ahụ onye ndu kwukwere one time ọ sị nwaanyị dịrị ime o ruo ọnwa 9 mgbe ọ kwesịrị ịmụ nwa ma o mepeghị ụkwụ ya nwa ọ ga-enyegide ya nsogbu maka oge Biafra eruole ihe a chọrọ referendum ihe niile mbọ niile ha agbaga ahụ na ha tinye isi ebe a DOS ndị onye ndu hapụrụ hapụrụ okwu a n'aka the 7 step ahead of them because ebe niile rope niile a chọrọ ha ikenye IPOB or ikenye this movement or restoration mgbe ha na-etinye isi ebe aha God in his infinite wisdom DOS say okay akwa anyị tiri sit at home before mgbe anyị akwụsịla ya ọ exoneration eme anyị exonerate ihe niile agbala ha mbọ niile gba mbọ ala ịhụ ụta gị si ropuo IPOB o ropuo Nnamdi Kanu ka ọhụ ihe gị ji ikpe ya ikpe ọkụ na-ere nwa awọ n'ala
ndewo maazị ndewo biko maazị Chika ma ị kwụrụ ọnụ n'ụka ahụ biko maazị Chika ịdị muted
ya ihe mege n'ugwu uwe memere mgbe gboo ihe mege na Northern Nigeria ọwụ memere gboo maka ọwụ ndị odibo British ndị ha ji arụ ọrụ maka ha created Nigeria ka Nigeria move forward. They created Nigeria for their own company, for their own good. So here again with their own good. Our hand then a job radike. My Jokla BBC and British Ajudo. Kambo were British, they have been peddling lies about Biafra. What did Biafra do to British? The Biafra killed their mothers and their children. This is the question I'm asking British today. BBC kamgbe ụwa amara na nas ndị na-ekwu okwu ndị na-eji okwu iri ihe ndị n'ụwa ọgbaghara ebe ọbụla nne chọrọ enweghị nna irite gị nne tinye ọgbaghara ebe ahụ ụta ka nne jikwa okwu achị banyere Iraq na Saddam Hussein dị nwere weapon of mass destruction. Today, where is the weapon of mass destruction in Iraq? Akuna agala sunk oil Iraq. Because of oil and gas in Biafra land, from help on Nigeria committed genocide. BBC name a documentary. Where is documentary about the Nigerian Biafran war? Why is it not a war or genocide? The BBC, I'm asking you this question. That is in a line. Now up and down from north to east and other, even from Nigeria cover one country.
Ambassador,
where was the president in Nigeria?
Proxy president.
Ị ga-anọ na ya ọfịs ị na-agbagharị Katrina line dị na British gọọmenti ị na-ehepụ British gọọmenti elekọta kọmpanị gị na ọ dị kọmpanị
kịta ka ị kwuru eziokwu ọ kọmpanị ha olezighi kọmpanị ha anya
gị na-elekọta kọmpanị nri Catherine Line na British. Ele ihe mere na ndị amalitekwala okwu asị nnekwuru nne ji tag ya Biafra mgbe ha kwuru okwu nwa onwe nna tag ya Herebe. Ụlọ alụgharịma na aka ụnụ tag IPOB terrorist na unu bilitere late.
Akụrụ aka na tipa avụ aja.
Unu tetụrụ na late. Ọ dịgoro na late. IPOB the white and white, whiter than snow. Gịnị na ndị na-eji arụ ọrụ n'ụlọ ndị na-eblokast ndị na-edere nri ihe ndị Naijiria. Nwaanyị ya nne fọs ga-akọrọchi no platfọm ya. Eleghị nwaanyị mere ụnụ ka ụnụ were platfọm ya dị okwu achị.
Nwaanyị na-ame Igbo language.
Ụlọ kwuru ya mkpa kwụnye ego ya ajụ na ya ga-ebitere his people, our people. Ụnụ na-ata gị ya na ọ na-eme campaign, ọ na-call for killing.
Nwere nwoke asị ka mma n'oyibo maka na anyị wuru Igbo gbuo onwe anyị okwu anyị na-esi eji ilu atụ onwe anyị okwu ha sị anyị ji Igbo kwube coded language eme okwu Igbo ịma na okwu Igbo ọ dị ka ahụrụ dị oche enyi n'elu ngwa ọbụla isigharị anyị ewuru Igbo sụọ asụsụ like this ha sị ihe ji agbaga ndị mmadụ agbaga ndị ka anyị sị anyị agaghị ka Igbo anyị ifu asụsụ anyị agaghị ifu oziokwu maka ọwa nke wude gị maka anyị ji Igbo kwu okwu
BBC IPOB because IPOB gwara nne no to one Nigeria maka no to your company may expire
bam
your company may expire we say no to that company because company no poison to us. Ole ebola nebara ebe ahụ lee ihe nne mere na Libya unu eji okwu achịgbuo Saddam Hussein. Libya kamgbe Libya okulitulu ume ebe ọbụla ụnụ gwara nna etisa ebe ahụ nna wuru okwu achịtisa ebe ahụ nna aga etisa Biafra nna eme ihe mgbe nne mere ya na 1966 to 1970 ọ dịghịzi possible again. Gatị na akpa mmiri na ebe nne sara ahụ hapụrụ Biafra. Mgbe nne na Biafra nwere agreement mgbe nne bịara for colonization unu na-asịzi na enweghị ihe ka Biafra while nne na ha nwere agreement. BBC hapụ na okwu achị ka okwu achị hapụ unu ebe ụla na itilicha abandọla nne na ndị China abandọla nne so many countries abandọla nne so many only Russia abandoned BBC maka ha ndị okwu achị ha ndị propaganda. Ebe ọbụla ụnụ ga na-eji propaganda tisa nna ewu kpọrọla Amerịka duru Amerịka gaa ọgụ na Iraq okwu achị duru Amerịka gaa ọgụ na Iraq. Ebe ọbụla ụnụ ga na-ewuru okwu achị bute ụzọ ihe anyị kwụrụ referendum BBC support referendum iji referendum hapụ EU asị bugide gị gbuo eme mgbe raised arms against British. Why are you raising arms? Why are you sending arms to Nigeria to kill Biafrans? Because I to referendum.
I don't come mama onye eze nyuno. I didn't go to leave EU, but I didn't go to leave Nigeria.
Only in Scotland the referendum. Why didn't enable in Scotland? Because I won't touch her. When negotiate, I know the racist to blacks. All we don't mean, I am one now. What I don't know, organizing doji.
And when the slave master got not only in doji, Chineke, Bia, Amahandanya, Amarahandanya, when I own Chineka, the Chukugozri. All here, not choose the issue, Memilani. I didn't know Magalama that from Biafra, Africa, black race Ninega Mepanya. I'm a hold Druhanya, Mepanya everywhere. Mepenine, in Africa, Gafrazi. Right of Africa.
BBC ma John ndị na-eme documentary. Ele ihe dị na documentary about Boko Haram, about bandits, about Iswa.
Bandits because bandits or they are terrorists.
Yeah, bandit about Nieti Allah. Here is terrorists. Why need to make a documentary about them?
Oh, I have a crew. Why can't you make a documentary about Gumi? Okay, can you refer to Shana who Boko Haram? Gumi no where Islamic cleric. The Islamic teacher, those that indoctrinated these kids, this young girl. Why hate these people? And yet these people are arrogantly, very proudly saying that yes, because of control. And the investigation is Shina. On one more Mohammed. When you open up with Mohammed, here the girl the WhatsApp group and they use my assignment. Religious post there. I will share religious post. I'm assignment and at the same time, I want to a young boy this girl now, that young boy, inspector of police. The girl at Giashina, I get machine from there. Young this girl got this one. This year, Grishim Boyumba, on your Ojro Mohammed. From there,
their way. 1998 na Gombe. Why only Igbo mụrụ nwa di ya na-ere ihe n'ahịa. Was a Muslim woman onye ugwu ka na-ewe ihe the woman ajụ ihe nwaanyị a were Koran dị macha nwe ike ga-atụgbu ya n'ọnụ ụzọ the woman. Now the woman tie mkpu na the woman dị Koran macha nwe ike ụta ka ha ji gbuo that woman gbuo nwa ya ga-agbukwe dị n'ime ahịa. Investigation today, the Nigerian police will tell you we're on top of it. At the end of the day, nobody will be arrested. Nobody will be prosecuted about it.
BBC Hausa no. BBC Hausa no kwade.
BBC unumege.
Ono na akpọ naanị BBC Igbo nna ajụkwa nnu sị anyị nwa akwụkwọ ndị Igbo osugo Igbo ndị nọkwana n'ugwu Hausa ma ndị nke anyị kpụ ha aha akpọ onwe ha Christian. Gịnị mgbe a mafuru nwaanyị isi na side Abuja because na o mege morning broadcast evangelism amafi ya ọkwa pastor nwunye pastor amafi isi. Gịnị ka Christians mere? Instead Christian Association na here give me no aga na njari iwe ndị ka mere iwe njari iwe ka
so njari iwe eme ha shin ha do fasting bunch of
fasting and prayer mmadụ ji mma na ụda na egbe bi gbagbu gị fasting and prayer no chere dia amafu gị shi ndaga bịa Chineke bịa sị gị you fulfill their destiny.
BBC hapụ Biafra unu bịara colonization. Biafra nabatara okpukperechi nni nabata unu nna atọ ọnụ sie ndị jụrụ unu bụ ndị nne na ha na-eri because nne na-eyuzi ndị agha na-emegide others na-emegide Biafra. Hapụ Biafra ka Biafra nụnụ ndị ọbụla nụ ịchọkwa ihe ọbụla ị chọrọ n'ala Biafra ịbịa Biafra nwere onwe gị bịa gị na Biafra nwee business accord.
Anya onye ndu agwara ha chọọ oyi ha were ọrụ ebe ọbụla anyị chọrọ oyi nọ na Rivers State, oyi nọ na East, oyi nọ na Biafra. Anyị na ndị Ambazonia nọ na-agagharị na-enwe our own alliance. BBC ha were ndị British government because ọrụ ihe ọbụla ha na-manufacture they are only good in just insurance industry ebe ha ga-enwetali ego na propaganda. Let them get the oil. Hapụ Biafra ka anyị lama.
BBC anyị ga-enye gị oil, anyị ga-enye ụnụ oil bụ problem ụnụ, anyị ga-enye ụnụ oil hapụ na anyị because ihe a company gị a na-aga n'ihu unu were nnọrọ that company ya on ya wrong foundation. Nne ji okwu achị enweghị ihe ji okwu achị bute ụzọ na-aga aga. BBC nne ụdị okwu achị, British nne ụdị okwu achị, unu a na-aga ebe eziokwu nụ. na Biafra nọ n'onwe ha.
Nwa Chineke o nwere ihe m chọrọ ka anyị nwa aghọtakwa about ma na-ekwu okwu oyila ma ndị gịsị akpọga ha achọga ha Biafra because of our oil. Ma na Junu say ọkwa the same people na-emekwa announce that in the next 20 years agaghịkwa na-enwe ụgbọala eji petrolu na diesel anya ọzọ eletrik.
Mba, aghọtaghị
ọwụwụ maka oyi na gas naanị ka ha ji amaghị ndị anyị amaghị na anyị kemgbe ha ji oyi na gas kemgbe ha ruru eji ndị North eruruge Nigeria for how many years. Ọwụ ihe anyị jibiri ihe nyepere ndị nna anyị ọkwa 20 pounds ọwụ ihe anyị jibiri ihe anyị nidiri naanị nwere onwe ha ka anyị nwere onwe anyị nọ wuru ha so that we will be able to bring out our potentials. Onyinye Chukwu nyere anyị, we don't need to go to school to become an engineer.
That is all.
They know all ihe chọrọ ka ndị mmadụ ghọta hapụ na ndị BBC Igbo ihe ọwụ propaganda house ọwụ ka tisi obi ndị mmadụ obi ndị ke ha ọwụkwa na anyị ma nke bụ eziokwu. Anyị mara na nwanna gị ga mba ya rife ọnụ ihe tinye ufọ ya n'akpa awụ ndị ọjọọ ma ndị na-arụbụrụ ha ọrụ mana ihe m na-ekwu ndị niile ọwụ ya broda ọwụ ya cousin na-arụ BBC Igbo na-arụ BBC Pidgin dakwa na nye ha mkpesị si onye si anyị achọghị ihe ntukwu ihe rekwule nkịta ga zụta enwe maka na ọ wụfu aka rụta mmanụ ya ezuo ndị ọzọ maka na Nigeria ha na-asọpọtụ generation ha ga-adị ka Nigeria gbam ọwụfọ maka ọwụkwa mbọsị asị oke amara ma akpa dibịa ka dibịa hafụ ihe oke ọnụ n'ọkụ mbọsị mkpamkpa niile kpaga n'ala Igbo ala Biafra niile a na-egbu isi ụmụnne anyị ndị na-enweghị ihe ha mere ndị BBC Igbo reporters anya ndị pidgin ya ndị ihe a ọfịs ha nwekwe ka ọ nọ na aga mee dia headquarter ebe BBC Igbo mena headquarter ha na Enugu ma Owerri ma Ụmụahịa.
The worst part their director onye Fulani.
All those area nwekwe mbọsị ọbara ga-ebido kpawa mkpamkpa na bịa ndị gburu ụmụnne ha sọbazi abịa bụ isiwa ndị ọrụgara BBC Igbo ma ọ gbuwe dia family members onye ọbụla ebebesị he ndị Igbo egbuule ha onwe ha o nwekwara ndị n'ime ha na-awụkwa ndị azaga ha hụ Igbo mana Fulani mụrụ ha
Igbo anyị ndị shi na ha na-arụ na ndị BBC nga ha ga-edeme ndụgbuchi ya ndị ụnụ ga-azụ ndụgbuchi ụmụnne nụ elekwana ndị ga-ebu ide dị Biafra lekwa ụmụ okoko na-enweghị ụbụrụ foolish people ụmụaka Igbo ọdị nụbara na ndị BBC ọrụ
ọwụ ụdịra na amasị azụ nọ ha n'isi
BBC blackmail Biafra target Biafra rebel help the Nigerian to commit the highest genocide on earth. When ha na-akpọ air land and sea blockade kamgbe ahụ ewepụbekwa aka na ihe ahụ mere enwebe nchagharị nọ n'ime ụnụ ebido na-eburu akwụkwọ bịa mana aka ogbe ihe anyị chọrọ referendum BBC British support referendum support Biafra referendum dịka iji support British inwe referendum hapụ EU dịka iji support Scotland inwe referendum BBC dịka isi kewaa
India na Pakistan
Yugoslavia ọgụnwa kewara Yugoslavia kewa to so many countries enwere so many countries na this year company anyị kpọrọ Nigeria kewa this country ka ndị ga-eji ndụ ha mere ha eji ndụ ha mere ha ndị ga-ejikwara aka egbuchi onwe ha eji aka gbuchi onwe ha. British government stand, wake up, stop this manipulation, stop this propaganda. We are using BBC propaganda media to propaganda against Biafrans. BBC, those things will not help anymore because we are in 21st century. You do it during the 1960s when there was no media. Biafra doesn't have media by then. You lie to the world about Biafrans. It's not now. Now we carry our own news. We tell the world what is going on, what is happening in Biafra land, and what is happening in this year country called Nigeria. Stop manipulation of information. Stop informing the world. Tell the world the truth. And let peace reign. One day the Makwanga,
that is anya hanu kwahirie very well. Soludo treje hu onye ndu anyị. Ọrụkwanụ maka adịgwa ụmụ Biafra. Mgbe onye ndu anyị nọkwa na akwa Kirikiri prison ka Okoji prison. Soludo jekwaje ahịa. O nwere ihe ọ pụtara nọ nke ahụ. Katrina Line she have friend fejeje hụ Ambassador George Ume eleghị a na-akpụ ya Ọhaneze Obiọzọ yes Ọhaneze ndị Igbo chairman na ndị Igbo niile kwere nne mụ onwe m na-ajụkwanụ Katrina Line she onye ejụrụ an individual, an elderly man that is going through dementia, that is oburu anụ wohie n'isi kemgbe echi o ji amama ihe oriri oburu anụ wohie wa nga eje pụọ nga je were just one man response shina anya bụ ihe ndị Igbo ejụrụ ele ndị ka ejụrụ so George Obiọzọ wụ onye jụrụ ejụrụ the rest of the 99.5% n'olulu ekwa so biko Mazi Cosmos ọ dị maka anyị dị ọkpụrụ ụmụaka Igbo anyị ọdụ. Yes, the excitement no dị ashị na anyị ahụ onye ndu anyị, he's coming to the court. Hedekwere nwa obi, ha medatakwuru obi. Anyị amarachi na onye ndu a ga-egive into Soludo na onwe ekwanụ amarana. But there was an opportunity, a clear-cut opportunity and warning to those piloters and autopilot followers that no one onye ndu sanction that criminal, that midget no na lebe na Finland. Yeah, do community. Can you make one no can then because then will be Chetrenu Maka IPOB members to return back home as soon as possible. Onyendu will surely definitely come out. These autopilots have been deceiving, castigating the structure Onyendu put through together. Ubuna Akweja Honoya and Petra from him, one bola. Omar approve this boy's attitude. He's a kid. Because Mazi Cosmos Mokonoka.
Ndewo nwa Chineke. Ụmụnne na ụmụnna ndị Biafra niile ndị Owere gekwenụ ntị. Ọ na-adị mma asị onye sinye ka adọgbolo nwe ekwu ihe ọdọga ka ya. O weziokwu Soludo agalaga hụ onye ndu. Mana ga-echekwanụ ntị o. Anyị ga-ahụ na a ga-ahapụta ugbu a bịa gwawa nnụ ndị infiltrators ndị ọkpara na ha na-ekwu before sị ndị ọkaikpe eriele nga, ndị ọkaikpe lekọtaga Nnamdi Kanu eriele nga. Enwekwana ọkaikpe ka ha dịire o. Enwekwa ha ọkaikpe ka ha gagakwa n'okwu onye ndu anyị. That ha na-eme ndị ọkaikpe anyị accuse ọkaikpe Nnamdi Kanu have compromised. Gawekwa na otu nwụrụ Soludo gram hụ onye ndu kịta agaghị ekpe efere echile ha sịga ya it's like onye ndu have compromised maka na ekwubuola ya before this guy akpọga ha aha o kwuru ya na one of his broadcast say otu ochie dị kịta na ha gaghịzide ege ntị anybody nọ na DSS dungeon. Mgbe o jiri gofuo onwe ya ọ gofuru onwe ya because ahụna m ukwu mgba ya right from time mara that na onwe uru n'onisi azụ bukono onye kwesịrị na ndị onye ọwụla ihe gbasara Biafra na anụ ọkụ n'obi ndị ejiri maka na DOS mere nke a DOS emeghị nke a emere nke emedeghị nke a ha ekwuru ya na-eso ndị dis autopilot hụkwala ebe odu na agaje mana nke wezi okwu etu ugbo etere azụ na onye ndu ga-apụta ọ fụdakwana o nwekwara ike ọ fụda echi kịta ya gbachikwa nkịtị dịka o si gbachie nkịtị maka na ọ ihe na-achụ nwata n'ara nne ya ga-achụfụkwa ndị ọjọọ ma ọ nọ na IPOB o ma ewo ndị sọtọ pilot maka na asị na ha kpọrọ anaghị itele n'ala na-aga ọnụ onweghị ihe ga-emecha na gaa hụ afọ ihu echi na-abịa abịa kịta ha sịghị ọ dịkwa ka ịhụna ọkwa anyị kwuru ekwu that ndị DOS compromise ala they are now working with Soludo ịhụna na Soludo agala ahụdo onye gara meet onye ndu ụlọ gbachikpe ha nkịtị maka na enwere ha na-akpụfu n'anụ wee na-eri anụ Soludo ọrụ na ọmaka kịta na IPOB nakwa na njem a na-aga njem nwụrụ onwe a awụhụ child's play ihe ndị politishan niile nọ n'ala Biafra land region anya ha niile kwesịrị ime understand now.
Mba asịghị ihe agba n'aka na-eji ogigbo anya enyi enyo
onweghị ya emenwu di struggle onye ndu n'onwe ya agaghị agharịpụ nwaanyị o kwuru ya kwuchie ya ike and onye nwa n'onwe ya agakwana stop Biafra from coming so ọ wafeghị mma ndị ya maka na IPOB wapịta ụzọ obi agbakpacha ya zee ya okwu unu obi shi onye ọbụla ike maka na onye ndu ga-afụda otu ndị ha onye ekwe na ihe a n'aka wu DOS otu a ha kwuru sị mbọsị anyị kwadoro sị onye ọbụla ga-anọ n'ụlọ ọwụ mbọsị onye ndu na-aga ụlọ ikpe dịka 18 na-abịanụ ọ mbọsị ahụ ka DOS kwuru sị anyị ga-anọ n'ụlọ maka na nwere ndị ga-aga Abuja ndị ga-aga Abuja on the 17th ga-ebido ndị na-aga ebido kịta gawa ga-ebido gawa ị ga-anọnyere onye ndu that day ebe ndị si ha wụ ọtọ pilot atụrụ matachara ahụ pafotile ya azụ na-achọ ibe na-egbuisi ndị mmadụ egbuisi ụmụnne ndị kennu ka nna were ya ropu si na IPOB ga-enwe ike nwede pọintị ahụhụ ndị hụgara ndị zuru na BBC na BBC ahụ na mbọ niile agbaga through these infiltrators anakwa ha eyiduga ha effort ha chọrọ oyiduga ha result ha chọrọ ọhịa ji n'onwe ha ọhịa ji faraja n'onwe ha ya kwuwezie against IPOB against media warriors dịka nwanne ya nwoke kwuru ya before emere ha kpuchie genocide ha committed against us because ọ naanị ha nwaji igwe okwu mana kịta anyị nọzi mba ụwa dị iche iche press onye ọbụla n'ọba aka tụrụ mobile phone anya na-ekesasị ozi onye ọbụla na-amata nke eziokwu ọhịa iwe ha maka na agaghị ekpuchi afọ ime aka nwaanyị dịrị m oruo 9 months ọ ga-emeperịrị ụkwụ mụọ nwa ahụ ma ọ mụhụ nwa ahụ isi ila ya ala BBC your destruction time Britain your destruction time is fast approaching and Mandela is on the top a lot. Your destruction time is fast approaching. It's either you jump out of that with your parachute now that it's okadrigizi makana oge yeru ma agbacha ọsọ agụ mile
ndewo maazị biko maazị Chika nwekwara ọnụ n'ụka ahụ then ubi hụkwa iri
aga m ebido n'ebe Katrina anyị ga-ahụ obi ọzọ ị ga-ahụ obi ọzọ ọwụ ya wụ onye na-elekọta ndị Biafra ọwụ ya wụ onye isi Biafra obi ọzọ nwe ihe ọwụ onye nne na ya na-arụkọ onye nne na ya na-erikọ ọwụ onye kpọtarala nne Hope ọwụ onye unu duru n'iyi ọrụ na ọ ga-arụ ụlọ ọrụ ọhịa unu ju nwaanyị na-ejighị ga aga ahụ ezi ife
Ọlụ mba, Chineke ọtụ ha mmehie n'anya.
Onye na-aga hụrụ onye nnu ya, onye na-agba egwu otu nnu na-agba. Maka nnu nwe ndị okwachi ndị okwachi.
Ndị oshi na ndị ama, ndị oshi na ibe ha awụ. Onye eziokwu na onye oshi jiri ekwukwuru enyi.
Ndị Igbo sisi ka ọ ji agbara n'ọsọ ebe anya dị ya mma.
Ahụ otu nnu ji ihe na-eme n'Imo steeti. Nna nọ na British na-enye hope ụzọ dị mma wọd. Onye gosi nọ na nne kamgbe nna awụ ndị ji okwu. Nnu nọ n'ebe ihe ọjọọ nọ. Nna na-ebe ji okwu nọ. Nna na-arịga ebe udo nọ. Nke ọzọ ihe gbasara ihe onye ndu na-aga chọọ kọt maka ndị autopilot. A sị na na-abụ onye isi. A na-abụ onye isi kwushi na anwụ pụọ na anwụ abịala. Ọ ga-emetụ ya n'ahụ. Onye ọbụla ma ihe ga-ama na egwu agwọ nọ n'akịrịka. Ndị autopilot enwezi ihe na-echekwa ha maka echi ile mgbe ha ga-ebili na onye ndu akọmpromise ala ya ọkwa ma ga-ekwu ya ha ga-ekwu ya maka enweghị ihe ọzọ ha ji. Ihe niile ha ji n'aka, ihe niile ha ji, ngwugwu ha ji bịa atọcha n'ahịa ya hụ na ndị mmadụ ahụ na ihe ha ji wokwu achị. Ndị ma ihe na-agbaziri ha ọsọ. Ha na-alụkọrịtakwa ọgụ na-alụkọrịta ọgụ n'onwe ha maka ha bụrụ onwe ha okwu achị. Ihe ọjọọ
ha na-arịkọrọ nwunye m nwoke ọgụ ha lụga ọgụ ego ọkwa ka ha afọ emekwe ha emere ka kọnsa ya ala ha ọ hapụrụ anyị ma nwanne
abịa. Ana m abịa. Ihe ọjọọ ị ga-eme onwe gị n'ụwa ahụ ịgwa onwe gị okwu achị. Ndị autopilot gwụrụ nwa ha okwu achị, ndị okwu achị ahụ ha gwụrụ nwa ha ọ ga-agbụ ha ka ọkụ. Soludo ịga hụ onye ndu ọnwụ taa ka o bido maka enwe politishans n'ala Biafra anyị nwere nchekwube n'ebe ha nọ maka ha edola onwe ha. Ndị Naijiria edola ha n'iyi ọrụ ihe ha nụ ihe ga-eme ka Naijiria wụrụ nwa agaghị eme ihe ga-eme ka ndị be ha ndị ha na-achịnwe onwe ndị ha na-achịnwe udo ndị ha na-achịnwe ọganihu mba ọ ihe ọbụla anyị ga-emere ka ha maintain dị British company bụ Naijiria. Soludo ịhụ na mgbe Soludo wụrụ otu ịhụ mgbe ọ bịara pete imere ka ọchịchị bara ya n'aka ihe okwu echenjie. Ha ga-ekwurịrịla ihe ga-eme ka ndị Naijiria hụ ha n'anya. Ya mere ndị ụmụ Biafra na-enwekwala nchekwube n'ebe politishans ụnụ maka politishans mere ihe ka ashawo ha nwee ebe ezi. Nna ahụ na na-eke na-eke ndị APC n'onwe ha ka nji ya mmanụ na-atụ akwa ndị ese ha ga-arụ ọrụ for presidential ha ga-contest for presidential mgbe a nwatụrụ ha ewetara ha ihe wugbo na onye chịrị mgbe gị resign ya na ọkwa ọchịchị ebe ka ịnụ akwa ha niile ajụzie na ha ga-resign. Ọ ka na-eji mara na ha nọ ebe ọbụla ha na-erite bụ ebe ha nọ. Ụmụ Biafra ụjọ atụla na obi adụrụ onye ọbụla mmiri, obi adụla onye ọbụla mmiri ya ọkwa ma Biafra anyị ga-enwe Biafra orukwuleni maka ndị Igbo si ụkara oge ya ọda oruguno and ọhịa anyị n'ime ya na ihe ọmachikwa British na dia BBC mee ọmmiri awụrụ n'okwute maka Biafra cross go Rubicon enweghị ihe ga-ewachi ya azụ ihe ọ na-aga n'ihu a ga-enwe Biafra and ndị Biafra ala Biafra ga-adị mma n'agbanyeghị ndị ọbụla si na n'ọnwa anyị nwa na ha ga-eso anyị mana ha mechaa ha ga-eso anyị mana enwe otu ihe m chọrọ ikwu ụmụ Biafra niile ebe ọbụla ụnụ nọ maka ihe midia na BBC ebido n'okwu achị ka anyị gwa ndị obodo ebe ọbụla anyị nọ eziokwu ihe ọbụla ndị news ọbụla anyị hụrụ anyị butere ya translate anyị n'asụsụ obodo ahụ maka ndị obodo ga-ala ka ịgụ asụsụ ha ka na ịga asụsụ English. Ụmụ Biafra ebe ọbụla ụnụ nọ news ọbụla na translate ya n'asụsụ obodo ebe ị nọ ọ ga-enyere anyị aka mmụọ ka obodo mara ndị obodo dị iche iche mara ihe ndị British na dia propaganda BBC mege. Ya mere ihe a ga-eme ka you're now one step ahead. I got 10 steps ahead. On the Biafra, happening the Idu not autopilot. They can go fundraising. On your blapota, Biafra, on your blapotani, many fundraising. Support of fundraising, many fundraising. Maka ihe jide aka ihe a na-eme
ọcha nọ n'ụkpọ ahụ nwa nkele nakwa efegbu onwe ya fundraising nke ọbụla ndị DOS support nke ndị auto pilot.
Yes, ya coordinator before na-eme fundraising, coordinator ga-anata permission from DOS. How iwu DOS nyere, DOS ga-enyezi ha permission, nye ha guidelines otu esi eme the fundraising.
Fundraising na maka ndị nọ diaspora ọkwa na Biafra.
Fundraising na ndị nọ na overseas, ndị nọ na abroad, ọwụ ndị nọ na Nigeria, ọwụ ndị nọ na Biafra land. Unu ga-eme fundraising and unu ga-anata permission for DOS to support ESN, fundraising for legal teams. Ihe niile ndị a unu ga-eme, a ga-agbalịsi ike na-eme ndewo.
Ndewo Mazi. Rika ele ahịa ndị ebe ụlọ anyị asụrụ na okrosha na ha akụrụ ụla ma ụla oge enyi na ha agbara kpapụ. Biko Maazị Chika malitere taa ngwa ama m si jos kwuchapụ ka idozie nwa obi kelee na-enyi rand ọla anyị ọ biko
ụmụ Biafra niile nna ha na ihe anyị kwuru taa ihe anyị kwuru ọtụtụ taa ihe gbasara BBC na propaganda ha. Lepụ na ihe gbasara BBC na propaganda ebe ọbụla unu nọ, onye ọbụla wụọ media, smartphone gị wuri ya si ya own media house na-agbasa ozi, na-eme tweet. Ọ ihe anyị ga-eji merie BBC na dia propaganda maka ha bụ ndị okwashi ihe ebido nkwanye today. Ha cover up genocide enwere n'ala Biafra, cover ya up, kpuchigide ya ihe. Anyị na-agụkwa na enye anyị ga-enye ohere ahụ ọzọ ka ha cover up dịka ha malitere. Anyị ga-eso ha bomba to bomba. Anyị kelekwara m ndị media warriors dịka anyị descend ha block ya their comment station. Ọ igosi ha na Biafra na
anyere ha ịgbapụ nga ahụ. That is media warriors.
Ana m ekele ha. Kudos to media warriors.
I'm telling you.
Dịka onye ndu na-abịa ụlọ ikpe, nna amara ka esi eme ya. That 18th bụ mkpo sit at home. Ọ bụla dị sit at home DOS IPOB mere approve 18th. Enwe another day a ga-enwe sit at home, DOS ga-apụtakwa tapụ unu. Ya bụ onye ọbụla na-eme sit at home on Monday on this or that ọ gbasa ha IPOB. Nke ọzọ awụrụ na ụmụ Biafra ụna ha na ka o si agaga na ofe ọma awa ego. Ihe gbasara dị fundraising na anyị na-ekwu okwu ya, onye ọbụla ga-etinye aka maka ndị Igbo si agbakọ aka nye ọmụma mere ihe agba ụfụfụ. Girigiri nwekwa n'ugwu eze. So peni wee ego, afụ wee ego, ka ọ bụla etela ya bụ fọ mmadụ ise mmadụ na-atụkọta ya, ọnwụ ihe a ụzọ peni echirisiere na peni pụọ. Ụmụ Biafra jisie n'ike ebe ọbụla ị nọ, mana kacha nke ebe ọbụla ị nọ na-eti onye ndu n'ekpere, na-eti ndị ọkaikpe anyị n'ekpere, na-eti DOS n'ekpere, na-eti principal officers n'ekpere, na-eti ala Biafra n'ekpere.
Ma ihe
ga-echekwa anyị na ndị redio Biafra presenters na-etinye ha n'ekpere. Anyị na-ekele ha, na-arụ ọrụ n'ụtụtụ n'ehihie. Anyị na-ekelekwa nwanne anyị nwoke bụ Maazị Alọzie, onye nke nyere anyị ikikere nke anyị ji ekwu okwu nne ji anụgo olu anyị onye mere ka anyị nọrọ anụ olu anyị wụ nwanne anyị nwoke bụ Maazị Alọzie. Anyị na-ekelekwa nwa Ada Tina, anyị na-ekele ndị ọkaikpe niile, anyị na-ekele ụmụ Biafra niile n'ebe niile, anyị na-ekele HOD, DOS. Anyị sị ha jide nke ha ji, ha jichi ike n'ọrụ na ihe anyị na-achụ na anyị enweta ọnụzi anyị n'ọba aka. Ọ nwantịntị ike ka anyị ga-etinye, anyị enwere ihe eruzi anyị ekwuzie ihe ka nwa. Ya mere ndị niile ọrụ ọbụla etile gị n'aka, hapụkwa ihe ị ga-erite, ọrụ ahụ edile gị, maka ekwele ka ụmụ Biafra ka ihe ga-asị gị na ihe ga-eme ihe mekwere bụ ihe ji mee onye a na ochi gị n'aka. Ọrụ ọbụla edile gị n'aka, rụọ ya otu ahụ esi gosi gị, otu ahụ esi gba gị si gị rụọ ya. Mana nke kacha nke biko na obodo ọbụla ebe ọbụla anyị nọ ka anyị jisi n'ike na-eme ihe ọbụla news anyị nọ ka anyị na-eme ka ndị obodo ha na-amata ya, na ndị otu ha ga-esi mata ya wee ime ka na-eti ya n'asụsụ obodo ha. Ọ ga-eme ka obodo mara ya, ha ga-akwe aga asụsụ obodo ha gee ntị kara mgbe ị na-asụ English, maka ejiri English a kwuo okwu asị dị iche iche. Udo. So ya mere ụmụ Chineke niile ka Chukwu okike abịa ma chekwa anyị niile ma duo anyị, nyekwa anyị ikikere nke anyị ga-eji n'aka. Ihe m na-echefuru egwu ụnụ ihe na-emekwa n'abatụ a ọ ka na-emekwe n'ebe a chọpụtara ụmụ nwanne anyị, ebe edewere ụmụ nwanne anyị ndị akpọrọ n'obi Igbo na ndị akpọrọ n'Imo steeti agati na Kaduna prisons, ebe ndị bandit na-akpakọ enwebe bandit, enwebe eswab, enwebe Fulani herdsmen etile na nga egitere eji ọnụ n'ụlọ ikpe ka ọ bụla egide asị na ọ repente Boko Haram, ahapụ ha ji ihe na polisi ti ha na-amị, ha na-egbuchi ndị mmadụ. Lee ihe emege n'ugwu Hausa, ya ọnwụ n'ọnwụ n'ala Igbo n'ọnwụ n'ala Biafra ka ihe emege. Police and army ka na-amasịla ga agbawụlọ up to 20 or 40. Onye na-asị polisi gbagburu, onye na-asị onye amị gbagburu, maka ọwụ ha nwa ihe niile mpụ niile ihe megede mkpụrụ gịnị ọha akịnị ya. All the northern politicians ọkpa ha dị spahedri ogbugbu egburu nwatakịrị nwaanyị a, ọkpa ha spahedri kwa protest emege ngara iwe ụmụaka emege maka ihe mere na ha ji ime elimala sị ụmụ alụmadị na ha ga-aga skuulu ha ajụ bikọs ha ma ama eme ha dewere ha ihe ọbụla gwara ha enweghị ihe ha ma asị ha ga-egbuo mmadụ ha ga-gbuo ọhịa ha ji ha na-ekwe ụmụaka gaa skuulu na nọt and ndị British a na-awagharị n'elu awagharị n'ala ka m na-amụ ihe ọnụ ele ihe mere na ụmụaka ji tọọ ihe ka skuulu niile ahụ Goodluck Jonathan rụ na ugwu Hausa ọ wụchara ahịa eruchana ya maka ha jụrụ na ụmụaka ga-aga skuulu olesi ndị dia elite wụ na ụmụ ha ga na-aga skuulu all that elite ga na-achị the family generation of that elite ga na-achị achọ ka ndị ọzọ gaa skuulu mara ihe ya mere ka ụmụ Biafra gbanị mbọ ka anyị tọpụta onwe anyị a n'ohu anyị nọ n'ime na prison anyị nọ n'ime na hellfire anyị nọ n'ime dịka ị na-agba mbọ dịka ị na ihe ọbụla ị na-emechi ike ka anyị nwee ike isi n'ime ya pụọ n'aha Chukwu okike abịa ụfọdụ ihe m na-etinye n'okwu ikwuru na nkwọ ikuku ọ ga-ekuchi ume nwaanyị akpọga Katrina Land mgbe ọbụla ọ ga-azụ ụkwụ n'ala Biafra ụgbọelu agaghị erubere ya isi ala agaghị erubere ya isi ọnwụ ga-akpọ ya ihu ndị niile si na Biafra agaghị abịa agaghị eji ala zere mmiri eke ga-ekegide ha orio ga-eriogide ha afọ ga-akpọgbu ha nkwọ ga-akpọgbu ha arụsị ogidi arụsị ọkụzụ arụsị niile nọ n'ala Igbo ga-ebili megide ndị ọbụla na-ebili megide Biafra ihe ndị a ka anyị rịọrọ n'aha Chukwu okike abịama Maazị Alọzie anyị ewere na 3 minutes gị ngwa over to you that is always anyị ewere na-agwajikwe
jikwe ekele ekwa ngwa wee over to you sir.
Mazi Alozie agazile go.
Ndewo Mazi Alozie agazile mora gị.
Na ezinụlọ gị ndewo. Our people, now be the talk where we the talk. You see as they go where. Okwu ala nna gị. Ihe jiri zone. Ama pikin na dey speak Igbo. Oh, Chineke kweli ihe ọjọọ. Na pikin na dey speak Igbo. Ị na-asụ ka nkata we. Ị na-asụ ihe ị na-asụ. Okwu ala nna gị ma pikin na dey speak. Anyways, okay, they come now, and no. Okay, you okay? Hello. Okay. Na zakwana mo kungange na kapani. Ndewo. Okay, na do tiana na line. So then they come like I talk with them before so they come. So now they hear them, they make noise. So I'm on your journey. If you get anything where you get to talk, make you talk. So yeah. Okay, you're not there for line.
Yeah, Mazi Alozie, ndewo ogologo na anyị si ike gị. Biafrans all over the world, we greet all of you. This is the 1 million man, 5-man committee. We're here today. Mazi Alozie, our leader remains Mazi Nnamdi Okutoka, maka ada hapụ iche aka gbawa ụdị aka. Anyị ga-ebipụrụ with all his lieutenant in the needful, the fanaticals, men of valor, radicals all over the world. We are here today to brief you and give you all the information you need to know about the 1 million man march. I remain okay for me. Okay. Mazi, I have our deputy European rep. I have to hand over the telephone to him to moderate us today. Mazi ICU by Zayo Wesa, our rep, deputy rep Wesa. I hand over the microphone to you.
All right, Mazi Alozie, good afternoon from here. I hope my voice is coming out very clear.
Yes, well. Yes, well.
Okay, thank you very much, Mazi Alozie, for your steadfastness and your consistency in the last few months now. You've been there constantly and making sure you keep our people up to date. You know, so that shows a veteran is always a veteran. You're always there, and even when it's quiet everywhere, you always coming up and to keep our people informed. I really want to personally appreciate you. May Tuko continue to give you strength and to keep you until Biafra is restored. I will say that I want to appreciate my colleagues here, all the fellow comrades, and these members of committee of 1 million man march who have gathered here this evening to give updates and guidelines regarding to the 1 million man march that is coming up on the 14th of next month, in June, and we are going to be all meeting in Belgium, and of course, like we have said, we will be coming up.
Mazi, that's June the 14th. June 14 and 15.
Yes, June
14 and 15.
Yeah, June 14 and 15. That's what I just said. And of course, having said that, before I go, I think people need to know who is talking. My name remains Mazi Iyke. By the special grace of God, I'm serving the indigenous people of Biafra as a deputy European rep and also a member of directorate. And please, we want to use this opportunity again to bring to the attention of our people over this, 1 million man march in Belgium. Of course, we are receiving a lot of calls, a lot of, people are encouraging us both from home, do receive call from home, and also in diaspora here, people who are looking for directives. Of course, I have Mazi Foreign here, and also our chief mobilization officer here, Mazi Mokunya, and also our host. We have Mazi Sala here. These are the committee members that is looking after this 1 million man march that will be coming up next month, 14th and the 15th of June. Of course, the whole world is gearing up to look at what we are going to present, how we are going to demonstrate that, and we need anything less than your support. Our people from back home and our people here in diaspora, and we are using this opportunity to encourage everybody to make time available. You can book time off, from your workplace and traveled. We have information. A lot of people are coming from different continents to this event. This is going to be a grand style event, which we have not seen before. So the earlier you book your ticket, the best. And also your reservation is very, very important, that you book your reservation as soon as you can, before the place will be totally, occupied. And like we have said, these great committee members here, we have worked tirelessly day and night to put things together. Everything is in place. You don't need to worry about anything. Everything that need to deliver this 1 million man march is in place, has been set up. And we also have our neighbors, Ambazonians are already prepared themselves, and also the Luluwa Republic. They are all, ready, and are also looking forward to meet us there that day. Can see, I don't know why this thing is. Yes, I'm back. And all of you can see what the British media is doing. They know all these things are coming. They know the effect this is going to take. They know what this thing is going to achieve. That is why they come earlier. They come earlier just to antagonize the Biafran, media personnel, which we are part of it here. So you guys can understand this thing never happened before. Even though we know the act of the BBC during the 1967, their evil, stance on the freedom of the people, we know they have never meant well for anybody. These are parasites. So that is why they come up earlier to pollute your mind after the infiltrators have failed. After the infiltrators have failed in their attempt to push IPOB to go into, will I call it violent, and with the leadership decoded them and stick by their, their command and control. People who did not understand that we are calling the leadership weak leader and all this kind of names. But they did not know what we saw, the plans of the enemy. These are their frontiers they sent forth to come and attack IPOB, to come and cause unrest, not even outside the zoo, but also within IPOB formation. They wanted to cause disaffection, they wanted to cause dissident, they wanted to cause breakdown of rules and regulations that our leader put in place to guide us to the Biafra, even in his absence. You now can understand the reason why they were all over the place, attacking our finance, attacking our media. They wanted to take this to the same radio Biafra. And I want to let our people to understand, if IPOB had been what the BBC tagged us to be, Radio Biafra wouldn't be on air today, anchored from the Britain. Everybody can now see that these people are criminals. These who could have believed that these criminals were looking for our personals to buy them over? The whole BBC were contacting some of our personals, media personals, to buy them over, to weaken this movement. But when they failed, they resulted by coming out in the open and begin to antagonize IPOB all over the place and the leadership. They become the police of the social media. They have right to talk ill on Biafrans. They have a right to blackmail Biafrans when Biafrans don't have right to speak to defend themselves. This is the hypocrisy of the highest order, and this is what we are going to Brussels to exhibit, to expose them in their lies. That is why they are coming earlier, to put fear, to instigate fear, so that our people will go back to their shells and thinking that what we are doing is wrong. But thank to Kikadiama that somehow we have exposed them, and this will serve courage to every one of us. Like we have been saying, we haven't asked you to go and confront the zoo yet. We haven't asked you to go and carry arms yet. The only thing you can do now is to come out like the way we are going to this Brussels. Come and show your grievances. Come and speak to the West, to their headquarters there. Come and demonstrate. This is the least you can do now. This is the least you can do now. This is the whole thing that the enemy, the infiltrators, are trying to destroy you from believing. They even put some fears that you're gonna be poisoned and all the rest of it. Like this is it's the first time we had been to Brussels. At least so far we have been to Brussels over 3 times on a serious match like this. So there's no reason you would doubt coming to this 1 million man march and do what is needed of you before going to any kind of combat if there will be, because IPOB remain peaceful. Until now we are still peaceful. So don't let this enemy to deceive you. Don't let them pollute your mind. Don't let them get you to go against the structure of IPOB. Follow the leadership. This is, I remember, I keep saying this, I remember here in Ireland when government system broke down and the governing body have to resign and step aside. The system, we are still carrying the people along. Nobody break the law here. Nobody break the rules, because there is a law, there is a guide, there is a structure that is governing the country without the government in place. This is how IPOB is. Our leader was out for some reason, and then there is a structure that is guiding this movement, and we must protect it. I want to use this opportunity to thank all of you who have remained steadfast and loyal to the movement, to the leadership. Whatever you're doing, you're not doing it personally to the DOS, you're not doing it personally to individuals, you're doing it for yourself and knowing what the time we are into. Tuko Kadiama has been fighting this battle for us. At the same time, we have to also do our own to make sure that this great opportunity Tuko Kadiama have provided to this our generation, we do not miss it. And I want to really assure you, after this we are going to Belgium. Things is going to change. A lot of things is going to change. Thank you, Kikadiama, that a lot of things have reviewed itself. Do not forget. We are in the month of May, when things are happening. Don't forget, this month of May is also the month of May when Biafra was declared. The very first time Biafra received award, for the first time in the last, it happened here. There's a lot of things that is happening. That tells you that Tuko Kikadiama's hand is in what we are doing. It's very, very important for you to be a part of what we're doing, and at the same time you have story to tell your people, your children, your grandchildren, not to tell them that you are an infiltrator. You try to pull IPOB down. Tuko Kikadiama have exposed them. You have seen them eating themselves now in the public. When we told you they were fake, some of you did not believe. And they are trying again to turn your head against the leader that have spoken to you for over 10 years. And this is the time for you to show him that love and listen to what he put in place to guide you. It's very, very important. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to talk to you guys. I'm going to hand this microphone now to our Chief Mobilization Officer here in Europe, Mazi Iyke. Thank you very much. Mazi Iyke, over to you.
Thank you very much, our Deputy European Rep. May the Lord Almighty strengthen you as you lead, and your junior ones too shall equally abide to your step. In this juncture, Mazi Alozie, good afternoon from here. And I said good afternoon to Biafrans all over the world. Good evening, Biafrans all over the world. Good night to some of us, depending on where you are listening from. And my real name is Mazi Iyke. I am the Chief Mobilizing Officer in Europe in the office of the European Rep. I say good afternoon, Mazi Augustine Abanyim, Onyisiani, the Rep. I still extend my greetings to my DOS, Chika Edoziem, and his deputy, Mazi Anthony Nzurimike. I greet all Biafrans and lovers of freedom all over the world. I am just here to actually let the world know Ipob family all over the world, the Oduduwas all over the world, the Ambazonians all over the world, as we have concluded our 1 million march in Brussels, and we are indefatigably working assiduously that all the organizing committee are working seriously to see the success of this outcome of 1 man million march that we are going to hold on the 14th and 15th in Brussels. Our echo here message to us is that everybody who feel that what that zoo is doing, that it is good for him or her, what is happening in that zoo, like we all are saying and like we all are hearing. If you don't see, you hear. If it is comfortable for any of you, both the politicians, the governors, the chiefs, the learned ones, those who have studied more than us, those who can actually say yes, that they are, if it is good for them, if it is in favor of them, if it is not good, and you try to say what is happening in that zoo to our people, especially the Biafrans, what they do and what is happening there will happen to your family. And if you know that actually without any tribalism, nepotism and otherwise, that it is not good, we call on all of you, no matter your position, no matter your level, no matter your state of education, even the illiterate ones should stand up. Because nobody will speak for you if you don't speak for yourself. Everybody, both our mothers, our fathers, sisters and brothers shall rise up now before it will be too late. Our main motive of organizing 1 man million march in Brussels, in Europe headquarters, is for us to go and air our grievances, our humiliation, our maltreatment, our inhuman behavior to their fellow citizens in that country. So therefore, if you know that this is an adequate march, from now beginning to navigate your way to Brussels, 14th and 15th is the D-Day, where we will air our tribulations to the EU headquarters. No matter who or whom he is that is going to receive us that day, all of us shall speak our grievances. I remember Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, if we gather all our voice before them, no matter how deaf they can be, there will be a notification. If we speak 1,000 words, if they don't pick 500 or 700, they can pick even 100. And that will make a mark that IPOBs, the Biafrans, has visited there, and they have poured their grief, and they have told them their quest, what we quest for, before it is too late, is referendum. Just referendum. We are not there to fight a war with the zoo. We are not there to make problem with the EU. We are not there to make problem with any organization or any country. We are there because of our grievances. They have been killing us. Nobody has risen up to say, hey, what are you doing? They knew that that country called Zoo, Nigeria, has no president. And they are autopiloting with their old cohorts, Janjaweed. The terrorists that they know that come from Sahel, killing the bloodsuckers. Look, when I was crossing the desert, let me just say something that people never knew. My adventure via desert, that is where these people have been training. I met a lot of them. When you are getting to Mount Hogan, you will see all of them with AK-45, AK-47, all type of ammunition. All the tourists that are passing in that mountain, in that Sahara Desert, all their cars, all their foreigners, take from them and they kill all of them. Even some of our black brothers from Africa, they only use their sword, put it to your stomach, remove it, and see whether you have some money inside. This is practical experience. It's not a history that somebody told me. It's what I witnessed. It is only because God has made me to be one of these freedom fighters that we must get our nation. That is why I believe God kept me alive. And today, Nnamdi Kanu has made us to realize that we're in danger. And really, we have been in danger ever since. So for that reason, for us to counter motion them in whatever they are doing, we are not coming with knife. Ever since we have been doing this IPOB freedom fighting for our liberation, for independence, sovereign state of Biafra, none has even caused any violence. We have not had it. The Directorate of State never registered any IPOB member worldwide that he has gone with a knife, talk less going with AK-47. Talk less of killing human beings. My dear fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, and the human rights activists, those who know that we have right to quest for referendum, we have right to quest for the independence of sovereign state of Biafra, they are all pleased that day, 14th, 15th of June, should report in Brussels. And by the special grace of Chukwukabiama, the spirit of Chukwukabiama will guide every of us that will be coming from far and near. Both America, from America, both from Asia continent, African continent, everybody that will be coming that day, Almighty Jehovah will always cover thee with the blood of Jesus. And I want to use this opportunity to speak with our national coordinators around the world, around the globe, to make sure all the state coordinators, regional coordinators prepare their members that they must be there Everybody who say I love Nnamdi Kanu, I love freedom fighting, I love our referendum, we love to get our nation where peace we administrate, should please all road leads to Brussels, 14th and 15th, beginning to make your appointment, your cutting of your ticket online or go to the agent now that it is cheaper for you to be there. All should be present. Your hotel booking is there online. Furthermore, I want to stop here, Mazi Iyke. Let me pass this microphone to Nnamdi in Netherlands. Thank you very much, and God bless all Biafrans and lovers of freedom all over the world.
Good evening, Biafrans. Good evening, comrade Alozia. I hope my voice is coming clear.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Good evening, our Deputy Europe Rep, Mazi Iyke. And my greeting goes to all IPOB principal officers, DOS, and all the Directorate of States, and all those that are working assiduously for the restoration of our great nation, Biafra. I say good evening to you all. Good evening to all Biafrans in the Netherlands. Those are with Biafrans under IPOB leadership. I say may great greeting goes to our great leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God in his infinite mercy protect him, guide him, sustain him, lead him until we get Biafra. There is no weapon fashioned against him shall ever prosper from any man, from any woman, from any visitor, from any intervention of any spiritual beings or physical beings. But in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, all the plotters of the enemy will be crushed. This is our prayer. Before I forge ahead, I would like to introduce my name officially. I am Mr. Mazi Iyke, the former national coordinator of IPOB in Netherlands, and also a worker of Biafra restoration under IPOB leadership worldwide. I greet you all. We are here today to acknowledge the importance and also to remind all Biafrans worldwide, irrespective of where you are, that this great event in Brussels that is coming on 14th and 15th of June is an event that you need not to be told, but you are supposed to be there if you have not registered or you have not bought your ticket or made your reservations, as all our comrades have earlier stated. It's better do it now, because it is an event that you can never see again in life, because after this Passover event, there will be a day of referendum. So all the Western world now that are not in support of IPOB, not in support of Biafran freedom, they are all panicking now, because their laborers, their saboteur laborers in Nigeria that have been bought over by any means to disturb or to obstruct the coming of Biafra have failed British. They have failed all their wolves. They have failed all their plotters. All their activities have failed. Then British representatives, they come out by themselves visibly to prove that they are their work has failed, their enterprise has failed, their company is about to collapse and go to bankruptcy. Now what they are trying to do is a hanky-panky, to pretend as if they are with us or they love us. They do not love us, because they are all honey that are sucking bees. They are like bees that are sucking honey. Therefore, their food is crude oil. But the Biafrans have promised them that when Biafra is restored, they should come and suck oil free. Why can't they understand the clanging of the bell of the triumph of the great nation of Biafra? So our message is going to British enterprise
is going to all their government, those bloodsuckers of African continent, those bloodsuckers of Biafran's blood, because of oil. We shall give them oil free. Our great leader, Mazi Iyke, told them when he was surfaced 2017, if they need oil, let them come and take it free and allow us to go. Why we are going to this Brussels is just to give them a last reminder and also to tell British, let our people go. As it was in the day of Pharaoh, when the Israelites were about to leave the land of Egypt, Pharaoh was using all his might and all his weapons and all his armories and all his strategies with his business saboteur laborers to stop Israeli not to leave. At the appointed time, God, the Chukwu Okike Abiama, came down majestically and strike Pharaoh and all his armies. They were sworn and drawn into the sea, and none of them escaped. This is likely to happen to British if they don't refuse after this 1 million march in Brussels to allow Biafra to get their referendum. What happened to Pharaoh and his armies will happen to British and all the Western evil men and women of some countries that are against freedom. What Biafra is looking is self-determination, which is inalienable right to every humanity anywhere around the world. As we are over 70, 80 million in population, we deserve to be free and get our own land and get our own nation and live according to our own ideology. That is why we are going this peaceful protest to Brussels. And this protest is very peculiar and very imminent. Why it is peculiar is 3 nations and all the surroundings are emerging together to make this protest in order to show the world that we are peaceful nations and we will contribute immensely for the worldwide economy. Therefore, our message to all the vultures that have been bought over by British or bought over by BBC, or bought over by Igbo politicians or Nigerian politicians to come to Brussels to obstruct our event, you will find yourself to be blamed, because all the worldwide securities are already in place in Brussels, together with the Western world, the European securities that they are about to deploy that will guide over 1 million people. Therefore, do not mess yourself up to come there to become a saboteur or an infiltrator or an agent. By any means, you will be apprehended. This is a warning that I was asked to warn all of you. Your agent, your work has expired. Therefore, go back to your tent and allow freedom of Biafra to be marched. In this note, I am calling all those that are coming to Brussels to make sure that you communicate our own network in order to get information of whatever you need so that you will not be misled by the evil vultures. All this I am bringing to you, and we shall be coming time to time to inform all of you so that we come together, we protest for freedom, for peace, and eventually Biafra will be restored. Amazonian nation will be restored as a sovereign nation. Oduduwa nation will be restored as a sovereign nation. And Biafra, great nation of Biafra, will also emerge as a sovereign nation. And peace will reign to Africa, will reign to the whole world. And the surplus of migration to West will come to an end. All hail Biafra. Biafra will hear you. I hand over microphone to you, Mazi Iyke.
I'm here, I have to speak now. Mazi Iyke, thank you. This is Mazi Iyke from the Chronicle. So today is waiting to happen, so make I talk for broken. Mazi, sorry, we didn't violate your laws because this is worldwide something. That's why our men are speaking in English. Yeah, Mazi, thank you very much.
No, now, Mama, I understand the Mazi. We know the rules. Thank you, sir. Mazi, yeah, Biafrans all over the world, please get your pen and paper now, because I have to call the hotels, possibly the one that have the telephone number. I will call them. Then I make a brief statement and make my comment equally as regard to what is happening now in our land. Then we give my hand over to the Mazalos here, the microphone. We have Generation Europe. This is a student hostel, which I said costs 30 euro per day. 2 bed is 60 euro. And the telephone number, if you, in case you cannot get the booking, you can call them direct and make your reservation, and they are booking equally. The telephone number of this Generation Europe is +32 is Belgium 2410 3858. I will repeat it again, +32 2410 3858. This is Generation Europe. Youth hostel, 30 euro per a person, 60 euro for 2 person, which is 2 bed. Then you have Hotel de France, which is 60 euro per day. Is still in Midi, capital of Brussels, and the close to it is Mercury Hotels, which is 111 euros. You can start making your booking and your reservations. If you have any problem, the telephones are there. Go to the website, you get everything, call them and make your booking. You can equally call them direct. Yeah, Mazi, as regard to what our brother has just said, our Deputy European Rep, 30th May is around the corner. It's a day we honor our heroes and heroes, all of them that have died, because we respect the dead and we must honor them. These are people that gave us life. So we'll continue to talk to our people, those of them, anywhere you are in diaspora, please try to observe it. It's very, very important. Respect is a reciprocal. So please identify to the nearest country or to the nearest unit you can go and identify with your people, celebrate it. And don't forget that 14th and 15th June, of course, everybody has seen what is happening now. Do you see what is happening in Sokoto? And what we are telling people, that these people are the advice, these people are within our boundaries in Benue. And this is more reason why all road must lead to Brussels. We must come to this Brussels 14th and 15th June. And lest we forget, like Mokonye said, all the national coordinators, regional coordinators, unit coordinators, please do the needful, and above all, make sure you come with these big flags. We want to make it a memorable occasion. Please, every country as you are coming, bring your big flag, that big flag, come with it, and the stick is very, very important. We need it. We need it. When I say we need it, we need it. Put it in, those of you coming by bus, by train, tattered bus, please, put it there, we need it. And Mazi, for the avoidance of that, if anybody is trying to blaspheme what we are doing, Mazi, you are a live witness. Ewa is coming to your program, and tomorrow he'll be in your program. Deputy Leader Abazonia is coming to your program. Now, most of the platforms. What are they? Why they are coming? They are debunking and they are gingering our people, encouraging our people to come together. Freedom lovers. So you don't have any cause to be afraid. You don't have any cause to fear, or that what we are doing. We are in alliance. We are in conjunction. Whatever we are doing, we are working hand to hand. Abazonia, Oduduwa, and the Biafrans. Everything is working together for good to those who love this freedom, those who want to be liberated and go to their separate ways. So continue to do the needful, continue to make your booking, continue to make your reservations. Please don't forget that our enemies are approaching, and that is more reason why Onion asks our people, you know what, guerrilla warfare, this is how we need it in Biafra land. And those of us that have the cash, those of you that have this money, continue to fortify your towns, your city, your local government, your villages.
Continue to put your security in order. Let young men continue to guide their towns, guide their cities, and provide them with whatever they need. And those of them that are caught, those of them that are wadi bill, mami water, whatever you can do, this is the time. You must bring it out and defend your motherland. This is the time. The hour has come. The hour has come. Come on, who born in Ebi. We must do more and talk less this time. Please. I am Abuko Onobodai and Chukwamakwe. Mazi Iyke, you have done wonderfully well, and we continue to appreciate you as our veteran. That's why I need our Onyano Yuri. I in charge of Biafra. Mazi Iyke, Biafra, Obiama, whatever it is happening. But for Biafrans, for so-called Nigerians, they should wake up. The revolution is now. What is happening in few days now is enough to ginger it, to start it, to spark it. Oh man, but also bad. But whatever they are doing, on 18th is Wednesday, our leader will be on court, and we have all this sit at home that 18th because we have been seeing news flying over here and there. You have a sit at home till Friday. Always, it's a complete fallacy, it's a lie. If you don't hear it from the DOS, Rayman or Basi, all we know now is that every 18th, like our leader said, the leadership said it, every day of the court of onion is a sit at home. Wednesday is sit at home.
Right, okay.
Except the leadership would do otherwise. Mazi, thank you. You want to talk to me?
Yeah, make you round up. Ikechukwu is coming at the end.
Mazi, I'm aware. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Fellow comrades, we drop here. Thank you. And there one. Yeah. I think we might be going to another. We might be going to next platform on the reading. There one, no? Okay. Bye bye.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be lovely. Let's sign.
People, now here we go end the program.
Listen.
People, now here we go end the program.
Listen.
People, now here we go end the program.
Listen.
People, now here we go end the program.
Listen.
People, now here we go end the program.
Listen.
People, now here we go end the program.
Listen.
People, now here we go end the program.
Listen.
People, now here we go end the program.
Listen.
people, now here we go end the program.